Cool. Alrighty, chat. So, in case you're like, Luna, what are we doing here today? We're gonna be sifting through r/am I the asshole, and we are going to be deciding whether or not, you know, certain individuals are indeed the asshole or not. Let's see if my setup works properly. Yeah! It's not perfect, but it's good enough, dude. Look. So, this is a bit of a bootleg setup, however, look. Say, for example, we bring up this post. Boom. Look at that! It looks nice. It looks nice. It's not perfect, but it works, you know? So, as you can see, we're on r/am I the asshole. Where are we at? We are currently in Onomichi, Hiroshima. Gee, I wonder why Luna picked that. Now, before we move on, I would also like to point out, I made a quick little sub goal. Made a quick little sub goal here. At 75 subs, I will make a tweet where the most liked reply is my icon on Twitter for a week. Oh boy. Alright, so let's look through. Let's see if anything catches our eyes real quick. Well, what's our warm-up for this, right? Am I the asshole for no longer making toys and furniture for my former SIL after... Too long of a title, didn't read. Am I the asshole for calling the police on my neighbors? Oh no, that one sounds a little spicy. Oh my Jesus Christ, Union. Fucking Christ, dude. Fucking flooding my chat. Thank you though, Union. Jesus, man. Appreciate you, my guy. I love how, like, that didn't count as a hype train? What? How did that not start the fucking hype train? That's stupid. I thought that would have started it, but okay, I guess not. Thank you though, Union. Appreciate you, my guy. Holy shit, man. Fucking 10 here. Let me read out who got him then. Fuck, that means I gotta make the tweet. Shit. We'll do that later. We'll do that later, chat. Alright, so we got Alec Dingo, Heyo24, Vamp Kokoro, Beef, Sunday G, Mossable, that's kind of a funny name. I love my Chromebook. I feel bad for that person. Alex BLZ. Yes. And Pickle Gaming. This is like 3 G's. You know, I had to add in a little stutter there. No, know what I'm saying? All right. So anyway. Appreciate you, Union. Okay. Also, dude, I saw Union finally fucking put out his little character redesign or new character. He showed me that a bit ago. Dude, I already knew that shit was gonna look so fucking good. He posted that shit, I saw that shit, I was like, damn, beautiful. Anyway. So we got, am I the asshole for calling the police on my neighbors? Like, that one sounds a little spicy, but I see an edit in there, okay. Am I the asshole for accepting my parents' old house despite my father and stepmother's history there? Oh, that one sounds like maybe a little too spicy now. Oh my god, what is this? Hold up. Sorry, I like see some of the titles for these. Am I the asshole for telling my boyfriend to move his rap studio to... I'm reading this one. I'm reading this one. I am reading this one. That title alone has sold me. That title alone has sold me. Am I the asshole for telling my boyfriend to move his rap studio to the garage so that our newborn could have their own roof after I give birth? Or room, not roof. There's the hype train, I guess. Thank you, Vfru, for the 10 months. Jesus Christ. So I, 20 female, told my boyfriend, 20 male, he needs to move his rap studio from the spare bedroom we have to the garage in an attempt to give our newborn their own room after I give birth. Okay. I'm 4 months pregnant and have no clue how this parenting thing is supposed to work. That makes sense. But in my family, the babies get their own rooms. That's normal. We currently live in a 2-bedroom apartment and can hardly afford this one, so a 3-bedroom isn't an option. This led me to asking he move his rap studio to the garage. And I even offered to help put a carpet down there, shelving and soundproofing. Okay, pretty reasonable so far. When I brought this up to him, he straight up threw a fit and told me I was being a narcissist for not wanting him to have his own space, and he told me the baby should just go into the bedroom closet so we could have round the clock care if they cry, and because it makes the most sense with them being so little anyway. Shortly afterward, he broke up with me for starting an argument over this and saying he isn't being a decent father to just give the newborn their own room. Okay. Chat, I'm gonna lay down the law right now. I'm probably gonna be very judgmental here. If that's what broke the camel's back, there was definitely something going on before. I'm sorry if I sound like an asshole saying that, but let's keep it 100, alright? If that argument is what really ruined it, man, I have a slight feeling it was not that great to begin with. But, so, I'm gonna level with you. Obviously, she brings up a lot of very reasonable, normal human points. The only point that I was like, this guy is onto something, not the closet part, was wanting to keep the baby close for round-the-clock care. That makes sense, but not the closet, dude. Have the baby in the same room if that's what you want, but also just give the kid his own room, dude. Fucking record your shitty raps in your closet, man. Like, just do it when nobody's home or something, man. I don't know. Whatever. No, this person is not the asshole. I don't think we even need to, you know what? Poll. A-hole. Yes, no. There we go, chat. I'll let you decide their fate. Content does not meet guidelines. There we go. They didn't want me putting fucking a-hole, dude. Now, I would hope we're all in agreement about this one. The one person voting yes. Show yourself, coward. Dude. That's fucking wild, though. Just like... Man, no offense. This dude, unless this dude's rap career, no, even if this dude's rap career was fucking like popping off like crazy, man. Dude. I think that her intentions were good, but she maybe brought it up using wrong words, to be honest. I get what you're saying. I don't fully agree, but I know what you mean. Yeah. Thank you, Squib, for the 7 months. Appreciate ya. Hope you're doing well. Man thinks he's the next big thing. Yeah, apparently, right? Alright. I'm sorry, but I'm just not over the fact that, like, he called her a narcissist, which doesn't make sense. That's not what the word narcissist means, dude. What are you saying? That's just not what that means, dude. Alright, well, anyway. There's our first one. Oh, no. 11.2k. Am I the asshole for not wanting to raise my new sibling? Is this one we're wanting to dig into, chat? Or do we want to keep scrolling? Oh, the bottom one seems real nice, too. Chat, what are we thinking? The top or the bottom? Cause the bottom one, that title's got me hooked. I want to know what the fuck, cause it sounds funny. Top or bottom? What are we thinking, chat? You can't ask that on Twitch. Shut up, dude. Shut up. All right, we're getting majority bottom. All right. Oh, fuck. All right, let's go. Let's go. So, am I the asshole for refusing to bake without nuts? Okay. Tap in, boys. Let's get ready. Okay, so I'm a home baker, and I really enjoy baking as an activity. I often make cakes and cookies and share them with my loved ones. Because I want to, plus I'd eat them all if I didn't do that. I usually have a lot of nut-based recipes, and I really like using nuts as toppings to make my cakes look good. I recently baked a cake for my friend's kid who was having a birthday party and she absolutely loved it. So another friend of mine asked me to bake a cake for her kid. I'm not really close with this friend of mine. With this friend of mine, but her kid went to the other one's party and really liked the cake. So, she asked me to bake one for her, but without nuts, since a few kids coming to the party had nut allergies. I said that wouldn't be the same cake that her daughter liked because mine contained walnuts and almonds, which give the cake its flavor. She asked if I could make a cake without nut alternatives to achieve a similar taste. I honestly don't think I can, so I said no. So she told me to just bake a chocolate cake instead. I told her that I'd be happy to bake the original cake for her because her kid really liked it, and that was the only reason I was doing it. She got pissed and said it was up to her to decide which cake she wanted for her daughter's birthday. I said sure, but I won't bake it for you. She complained that I had baked one for the other kid according to her specifications. It was vegan, so I should do the same for her. I said I did it because the kid herself was vegan and not some of the guests, and hung up. I feel bad because this kid really liked the cake and wanted one for her birthday, but her mother was annoying me at this point. I don't feel like an asshole, but I'm here, so am I the asshole? All right. Quite frankly, wait. Before I say something, there's a bunch. Oh my god. There's a lot of edits. There's a lot of edits. Okay. Edit 1. I wasn't being commissioned. It was a free cake. 2. I don't have a problem baking without nuts. I assume this kid wanted my cake because she liked it. I'm pretty sure she didn't ask for any cake baked by me. 3. I was surprised because the original cake had no chocolate at all. So she suddenly turned around and ordered a cake a la carte, which I wasn't really expecting. 4. I'm really happy to experiment with baking on my own time. I don't need tips from strangers telling me I should broaden my horizons about baking. I have some severe opinions here, Chad. I'm gonna be honest. I bake what I like to bake. It isn't a job. I do it for fun. 5. I didn't force her to take the nut cake. I told her that I was only willing to make the nut cake because that's what her daughter had asked for. I wasn't trying to force a nut cake on her to kill kids, for fuck's sake. I'm not friends with this woman per se, she's more of an acquaintance. I only seen her kid maybe 3 or 4 times. I've known the other kid since she was a toddler who said choo-choo to signal food. 7. Please stop calling me a woman. Men can bake too. That's funny. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna be honest. I'm gonna let you all decide, and then I'm going to give you my take on the situation. This one is for some reason in caps, because I had it all in caps for some reason. Okay. Get your vote in, chat. Is this person the asshole? Yes or no? Chat, just remember, they stop calling them a woman. Dude, baking's fun though, like honestly. I'm shit at it, but like it's fun. Unless you don't have like a fucking thing to like whisk your shit and then you gotta do it by hand. Like, nah, that shit's terrible. Alright, get your votes in, chat. Can't bake, I don't like my hands getting sticky. We'll get like gloves or something. Yeah, the hand whisk, not literally your hands. Oh my god. Control F to search how many nut is in this post. Nut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a lot of nut. Anyway. Alright. So, everyone has decided 22 or 85% has decided no, 15% has decided yes. Now, here's where I get controversial. I think this person is kind of an asshole. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Literally, there's so many things I feel this person did wrong. Like what the fuck? Like, just don't use nuts. What do you mean that it makes its flavor? Like, dude, you don't even know what the kid wants, man. They were being stubborn about the nuts, and that's what I don't like. All right? Cause like the lady even was like, dude, you can just make another type of cake. I don't care. And he's like, you know, I think this person's kind of the asshole, honestly. Because it seems like a lot of mental gymnastics. It seems like a lot of mental gymnastics to be like, no, I'm not the asshole. It's like you did a lot of asshole things here. I'm not gonna act like they're a fucking cartoon villain, don't get me wrong. But I definitely feel they could have handled this a million times better. Like, I would also like to point out, they don't know what the kid actually wanted. They just assumed that, oh, but the kid probably, I assume the kid wanted my cake because she liked it, you know, like that thing. Which is like, why would you don't know that. You were talking to this person as though you knew that, when you don't know. Kids are strange little creatures. You don't, if I'm being honest, exactly. Cake is cake to kids, honestly. Regardless, the way I see it, this person's kind of an asshole. I'm not gonna say this person is like this dude's going to the 7th layer of hell for not making this lady some fucking cake without nuts for free. But they could have handled this like a million times better, just straight up. Anyway, chat, stop calling them a woman. Men can bake too. Let's see what the comments say. Probably nothing funny. This person basically said the same shit. At the end of the day, you're not obligated to make a cake, but I don't understand why it was such a big deal to make a cake without nuts if that's what she asked for. If you made cakes with specifications before, yeah. Like, just straight up. Like this person was kind of being a big baby about nuts. That's a sentence. Alright. Chat, do we want to go to the sibling one, or do we want to keep scrolling through? Oh, wait, this one sounds interesting. Oh, no! I read a sentence in Am I the Asshole for Not Returning to My Job? And I read the middle sentence, and ooh, no! Ooh. I want to read it. I do. It sounds spicy. I'm reading it. Oh my god! Oh fuck. Alright, we're going in. We're going in. Oh dude, Wuna 301 music? Alright. Also, someone asked if that was the real estate music. Yeah, it was. Before. So, am I the asshole for not returning to my job? Oh boy. I used to be the project director of a design team, a bunch of freelance artists that pooled their talents together to do projects. It was founded by me. Now, full disclosure, I had recently dealt with my own brush with infidelity before the situation. What? 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 Dude, that's not a good start. That's not a good start. Alright. And it may have influenced my reaction. My former protege, Don, had an affair with a client. Eesh. This bothered me for a number of reasons. One, because of the unprofessionalism of it, and how that's influenced the actual work. Don had been allowing changes and other work to be done outside of what is contracted, causing more work for others that isn't being paid. But that's the business side. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My big issue, other than being disappointed as hell with it, is I not only brought Dawn up into the group and trained her, but I introduced her to her husband Kurt and was the best man at that wedding. He was our freelance accountant in Money Man. What? That's a sentence. I've known him longer than Dawn. The issue came about when I found out the team wanted to rug sweep the situation. People don't say that. Even though Kurt is our friend and does investments, taxes, and financial consultant for everyone on the team, they all wanted to hide it from him and just go about like nothing was wrong. A decision they decided behind my back without consulting me, because a member of the team had the false impression that I was too close to Dawn because I liked her. Oh my god. Given the situation, I wasn't happy with anyone, and the whole meetings behind my back, and the deception and betrayals, dude. Maybe OP is not an English speaker, but God, this shit is giving me a stroke reading. And betrayals involved were too much for me. So I decided to leave the team I started. I promoted my replacement, settled all accounts, and made sure things could run without me. No one wanted me to leave, and everyone said I was tripping. But I don't feel like working with people who would do something or do that to someone like Kurt, who has helped all of us over the years in many ways above and beyond what we hired him to do. I'm also not cool with several meetings behind my back to hide the situation and come up with a plan of action without me. Okay. If y'all can do all of that, y'all obviously don't need me. Seems pretty organized to me. I'll bow out gracefully. Now, I'll be honest. That smells like cope. Anyway, so I left, but now a month later, it seems they're losing clients and projects because apparently I'm the person some of the companies and clients trust. I am by no means the most talented artist on my team, but it's the other stuff, the business stuff, that's faltering. I'm being begged to rejoin the team so they don't lose a $30,000 project, but I don't want to work with these people anymore. It's not a work environment I enjoy being in anymore. You got unprofessionalism all around, and I'm not saying everything because of character limitations, or yeah, but I definitely feel slighted. A lot of the decisions or discussions and decisions was made behind my back, and if they'll let something like that happen to Kurt, a friend and valuable business partner, I just don't trust them. But since I won't come back, people are saying I'm an asshole. Am I? Chat, you decide his fate. This one seems pretty cut and dry, but I'm still curious, like, what's up with that first bit? Jeez. I just, like, I'm processing this one. This one's a fucking roller coaster. This one's a fucking roller coaster, man. Like, there's like, this guy, I don't, in a lot of ways, I don't think he's the asshole, but also, like, can you tell Kurt? Can someone fucking tell Kurt, dude? If you're the project director and you apparently founded this team, I feel like there's definitely, he needed to put his foot down a little more, I'm gonna be honest. Especially with this Kurt fella. Like that's pretty fucked, man. I'll be honest, that's pretty messed up, man. Like why? I would assume they told Kurt. I would assume so. Let's see. Okay, yes, they told Kurt everything. Oh, did he stick around knowing what happened? Divorce. Though he asked me to stay on the team and not fire Dawn. He was worried about her financials because of their kid. Also, Dawn is pregnant. It's most like, oh no! What? What the fuck kind of? What is this fucking turn of events? Why? Why would they do that to Kurt? What did Kurt do to deserve this? What the fuck? This shit is a fucking telenovela. Jesus Christ. Also, hey Yahoo. Alright, what do we got here? Am I the asshole for refusing to contribute to my step family? I'm not too interested there. For not following a tradition with my stepsister. Sounds interesting, but it doesn't have me fucking... doesn't have my interest peaked. For not changing my wedding date? That sounds interesting, but suddenly this one down here has caught my interest a little bit. Am I the asshole for moving out and not still paying rent? I kind of want to check this one out. Let's go rent one. Yeah, fuck it. Oh boy. Alright. Oh boy, let's see. Okay. Am I the asshole for moving out and not still paying rent? Yeah, I know, the title doesn't make sense as to why I would post here. What? Okay. Some background. I, 18 male, was living with my parents until last month, where I got a full ride university scholarship and decided to go. When I did this, I had been working 2 part-time jobs and did jobs to pay my family debt and for rent living with them. Pardon me? My debt is basically the amount they've spent on me throughout my childhood. What? So I've been paying that slowly since I was old enough to get a job. What? What? What are you... That's not normal? That's not normal. That's not fucking normal, dude. What the... Okay. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, chat. Maybe he killed a person. Oh, it just got worse. They don't do this to my other sibling, but I'm adopted, so what? What? I understand why they do it. You shouldn't. What? Dude, these feel auto-generated at some point. What the fuck? Okay. Now the asshole part. That wasn't the asshole part, dude? What? Hit me with it. A part of me going to this university because of the distance I moved into a nearby apartment. I didn't pay my parents for rent this week, and my dad immediately called me yelling at me for not paying the rent? I said that I don't live there. I shouldn't have to pay rent, and I'm still paying my debt to them. Now my mom called me crying about how they can't afford, or they couldn't afford rent and they'll be kicked out. They both have 100K plus salaries and could easily afford it. Yeah, eat shit then. Hold up, I gotta change the background video. Fucking... What? And I just don't really know how I'll be able to pay for university supplies and my debt and rent without getting loans or ruining my credit card or dropping out. Neither of which I want to do. My entire family is screaming about how much of a stupid insert homophobic slur I am and that I'm tearing my family apart. I've never really talked to anyone without parental supervision and don't have anywhere else to get a second opinion. I'm actually typing this on a library computer. All right. So we're not voting if this dude's the asshole or not. I'm just gonna say outright, these parents eat shit and kick rocks. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? That's just terrible. That's so stupid. Like, okay, I'm sorry. The way this dude phrased, you couldn't be less of the here. I'm sorry. I know it says asshole, but still. Oh my god. I mean, I'm glad everyone's being like, hey, dude, you're not in the wrong at all. Jesus, though, that is fucking terrible. That is absolutely a fucking abhorrent, dude. Good lord, man. Dude, if my parents told me to fucking pay for everything that they fucking bought me, oh my god, I'd be in debt for the rest of my life, man. Let me get some water in my system real quick. Wait, what's up? I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a fucking plot of a novel. Read the edit on the post? Oh shit, my bad. These responses are all confusing and contradicting everything I've ever known. That's just sad. Yeesh. That's just bad. That's the dude. Lock those fucking parents up ASAP, dude. Get those dudes out of there. Welcome back, Wuna, and hi chat. Yo, what's up? Thank you for the welcome. All right. Well, that one's pretty cut dry. There's absolutely nothing to that I can be like, no, he is. It's okay. It's $5 every ride. So I got out of the car and started walking home at 10 p.m. at night, and then he yelled at me for getting out of the car. Jesus Christ. Alright, so what do we got here? Am I the asshole for refusing to take my nephew in for a few days to give my sister a break? Am I the asshole for kicking my sister out of my wedding after she told my parents about it? Uh-oh. Am I the asshole for not growing and dyeing my hair for my sister's wedding? What? Are we feeling any of these two, chat, or do we want to keep scrolling? Or maybe the wedding one? What are we thinking? There's a lot of wedding shit on Am I the Asshole? Huh. That's strange. We want to go for the wedding one, chat? What does controversial look like on this subreddit? Probably the shit with the nut cake earlier. Probably that shit. Alright. Am I the asshole for not growing and dyeing my hair for my sister's wedding? For context, my hair is the same as the character Mary Margaret in the show Once Upon a Time. I ain't searching that shit up. I'm gonna keep it real. It's the same style and color. I've worn it this way since I was 18 years old. Okay. Edited to add for more clarity. A wig isn't an option because my sister thinks that it would look fake, and because I wouldn't wear one as a condition of being invited. Also, I was not asked to be in the wedding party or to have any role in the wedding. Jesus Christ, okay. Okay. So now the actual meat of the post. My younger sister, I'm 24, she's 20, just got engaged and they already found a beach venue they liked and have chosen a date for next summer. My sister told me she wants the bridesmaids, maid of honor, our mother and me, as her family have the same hairstyle. The wedding party and my mother and sister all share naturally blonde already, or are all naturally blonde already, and they further dye their hair to be platinum. They have long hair already too. Since my hair is short and black, I would have to forego haircuts for the next 12 months so my hair would be long enough to get extensions sewn in, and I would have to spend time and money to get it bleached from black to platinum too. I don't want to wreck my hair by bleaching it and getting a head full of extensions. I don't think I would look good with platinum hair, and I don't want to give up haircuts for a year and walk around with a mullet and other awkward styles. I told my sister I'm not changing my hair for her wedding. My sister yelled at me and sent me an angry email. No, she didn't fucking... No, dude, she didn't send me an angry text. She didn't angrily call me on the phone. She sent me an angry email. Fucking okay. My mother sided with my sister and says I'm not being supportive and putting my wants ahead of hers on my sister's day. My father just says to listen to my sister and mother. Nice to know he has no spine. My mother actually called me an asshole, and my sister says her pictures won't look right if I don't change my hair. My mother says we'll talk more next time I'm home. Home is Florida, and I'm living out of state for medical school right now. I could use an outside perspective as to whether or not I'm being unreasonable by refusing to change my hair at my sister's request. So, quite frankly, it's just fucking... I say this in defense of this person. It's just hair. The sister, grow the fuck up. You're 20 years old. No one cares about the matching hair. It's probably not gonna look that good. Grow the fuck up. Like literally. Same with the mother. The father, he's got to go to a chiropractor the way they've been stepping all over him, man. Jesus Christ. Like, I don't know what else to say. I don't think there is much else I need to say. Fucking, like, look, I understand a wedding is a very, very important thing. Oh man, it's a fucking wedding, this and that. But also, like, it's like, dude, it's fucking hair. Like, let them fucking do what they want, man. Stop trying to be like, oh, no, you gotta dye your hair like this. Like, fuck off, dude. Oh, shit. Oh my god, another wedding one. Y'all were right. Am I the asshole for kicking out my wife's ex-in-laws during our pool party? Ooh, I'm tempted, chat. What are we thinking? That one sounds like it has some real fucking spice to it, dude. I'm Ooh. What are we thinking, y'all? Or do we want to check out the brothers' wedding one? Cause this, like at a pool party, dude? That, ooh. Fuck it, let's go. Alright. It has a pool, you're right. You're right, Vfru. So, am I the asshole for kicking out my wife's ex-in-laws during our pool party? Not sure what the hell an ex-in-law is, but I guess we'll see, right? Alright. My wife, Ari, was married back when we were only friends, and she and her husband, Eric, were trying to have a baby. Oh! That's a start. Okay! Not what I expected, but alright, man. They were unsuccessful, and one day they approached me asking if I'd be willing to be a sperm donor for... What? What? I agreed to it after some time to huh? What? To think because she was one of my closest friends and wanted to help them out. We talked about my role being the fun uncle type and what? What? And being there for important stuff. She got pregnant and had my son, John. She and Eric separated when John was a few months old, but he was still involved. This is... okay. But when he was 7 months old, Eric passed a... What? What the... What? What the fuck? What? So much has happened. We're only in the first paragraph. We're only in the first fucking paragraph, dude. What? What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Ari struggled a lot as a single mother and mom, and so I wanted to help her out more. Slowly, little by little, I got to be more involved, helping take care of him. 4 years later, I fell in love with Ari, and we pursued a romantic relationship. Eric's family was still involved in John's life, and they were outraged when they found out about us. Okay, damn. His sister in particular, who's like 35, by the way, I love how he fucking threw that in, started spreading rumors that we were having an affair when she got pregnant with John and tricked Eric into letting me be a sperm donor to cover it up. What? It was pretty wild. Thank you, OP, for throwing that in. I wouldn't have known if it was wild if you didn't tell me. They just saw it as Ari committing a massive betrayal to Eric's memory, starting a relationship with the biological father of her child, even though they were already going to divorce. We had to cut it off for a while. Then we got married and have another baby on the way. Last year, Eric's family wanted to come around again to see John. Now he's 7. Sorry, I forgot I had the song on my playlist, and I'm like, yes. 24-Hour Cinderella, a classic. Anyway, we talked it over and agreed to it. It mattered to us that he still get to have his grandparents around, so we hoped it will work out. Due to COVID, we only saw them a handful of times, but they were invited to our pool party. Oh, here's where the drama comes in, chat. Fucking buckle your seatbelts. Okay. Sometime during the party, I heard some arguing, and my wife went back into our house crying. Oh shit. Oh shit. I took them into the house and asked ex-mother-in-law what happened. I was like, what the fuck is an ex-mill? Mother-in-law, what happened? She looked furious, so the topic of John's school came up. Ex-mother-in-law was trying to convince Ari to send John to the same school Eric did, and they had a disagreement. Huh. Not a fitting song for this, but it's funny. They led to the topic of Eric being brought up and how Ari keeps finding more ways to dishonor his memory. What? Knowing her, I'm sure it was more she said to make Ari that upset. I was so mad that I told them they need to leave right now. They left through the front so party guests in the back wouldn't see that they were still they were still furious at being kicked out. And really, really think I was an asshole for making them leave over a disagreement like that. I'm just not happy with them at all, and neither is Ari. But still wonder if I was an asshole for my reaction. Okay. Alright. We don't have to fucking say anything about this one. No shit. He's not the asshole. But also, what a fucking roller coaster of a post. Jesus, man. Yeah, everyone's... Oh. We're talking... Oh, wait. Someone, I guess they're probably, like, talking about it. Yeah, because OP said they were talking about it. Aside from their issues with us, they're really great with Sean, but at the same time, we don't want them filling his head with anything. I'd say it's a pretty reasonable thing. Especially if they're still talking about how, like, they're doing this and that. Fucking dishonor his memory sounds stupid as fuck, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't know. It's, like, I don't know what the fuck this person's talking about, man. These fucking ex-in-laws are weird as hell. What the hell have I come back to? Us judging people on Reddit. So that one's pretty cut dry. Nothing crazy about that. Uh-oh. Oh, these two looking good. Am I the asshole for shushing my BF in public and not taking his side? And then, am I the asshole for asking for the manager? Ooh. Chat, do we want the manager one or the public one? Which one? Which one are we thinking? Manager one? Alright, I got you, chat, I got you. Holy. Alright, let's go. Am I the asshole for asking for the manager? So I know the title is a trigger these days, but here it is. This just happened this morning. I recently rejoined a local gym after being away for a while. There were a lot of new rules since the last time due to the current situation, but no problem. One rule was still there from before, was one that might not sound strange at first. No giving instruction to other members? Okay. This may sound strange, but the rule is actually a good one, and I remember when it was first implemented. I'm not sure what that means, I'll be honest. The manager at the time told us it was to discourage members from bothering other members in two main scenarios. Guys hitting on girls during their workouts, and meatheads trying to show off or intimidate others by showing them the right way to do it. Ah. Yeah, literally backseating, I guess. Makes sense to me as they have instructors walking around that can help if someone is really doing something unsafe. Okay, this seems reasonable so far. Fast forward to today, and I'm working out with my son, who is new to weight training. I'm teaching him the proper form for deadlifts, and one of the instructors walks over to us. We then have the following conversation. So, instructor, I'm sorry, but giving instructions is not allowed. Please just do your own workout. Huh? Oh, sorry, this is my son. Don't worry, we know each other. With a smile. Sorry, but no exceptions. Please don't give instructions to other members. Starts to walk away. You know, it's kind of weird that he would say that instead of walking away. Excuse me, sorry, but that doesn't make any sense. Can you tell me the purpose of that rule? It doesn't matter. That's the rule. Okay. At this stage, it finally dawns on me that she likely must be new, was simply told to enforce the rules, and doesn't know much beyond that. I then tried to explain that I was a member previously, and that the purpose of the rule was. She cut me off and said, Sir, if you can't follow the rules, then I will have to ask you to leave. Now I'm getting upset, and it escalates. Me. Okay, that's it! Get your manager over here, let's get this settled! She stands there, and we both have a short stare down, and goes to get the manager. He comes over, we both give our summaries of the event, and long story short, he confirms to the instructor that yes, my understanding of the rule is correct, and that there is no problem to give instruction to my son. All seems fine until he tells the instructor that this was made clear to her during training, and that she had no right to ask me to leave. He then told her she owed me an apology. I agreed and waited. She did, grudgingly. I believe the term is begrudgingly, but sure. I also apologized for escalating things. The manager then told the instructor they will discuss this further later, and they left. I don't know what happened to her after, but if she gets in trouble, then it would technically be my fault. So am I the asshole for asking the manager? This is an interesting one. I will let you all decide this one first and foremost. Cause this one was a lot. There's a little more nuance to this one than I expected, and I like that. I like the ones where you're like, ooh, you know, I'm kind of going both ways on this one, you know. I have a bit of mixed feelings on this one too. Excuse me. Go ahead and vote, chat. All right. Wow. I'm surprised. This is oh wow. This is mostly no. Okay. Now I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm just waiting for the fucking post we find where the OP is just an asshole. So okay. All right. The way I see it, now that the vote's coming to an end, I'm gonna be real. Not fully an asshole, but this guy is definitely a bit of an asshole. I'll be honest. This guy's definitely a bit of an asshole. The way I see it, this person was kind of just they were just doing their job. You know, you could argue, but they weren't doing it exactly. They weren't doing it exactly to specification, which I understand the frustration with. And I think that's a reasonable criticism. But it kind of goes both ways. Especially with this guy being like, getting upset and being like, okay, that's it. It's like, dude, look, man. They misinterpreted the rules, and I know you know better, but also, like, come on now. The manager, really? Could have just talked to your son about it after, or just mentioned something when they weren't looking. Like, come on now. It's just it's a bit of a weird one. I want to see what else people are saying. If she gets in trouble, it would technically be my fault. No, it wouldn't. Yes, it would. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I sound like a fucking asshole here. It would. This is not the fucking end-all be-all of situations at the gym. To call the manager on this thing out of everything, it's like, come on now. Little over-dramatic, I'll be honest. That's all I'm saying, man. Feel if the employee didn't say that, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the line. Or, Jesus Christ, I did not say that at all. If the employee didn't say that I'm going to have to ask you to leave line, then he could have just settled it with her. Fair. All right. He just kept going too, yeah. All right. Hold up. Get this stuff out of the way. Actually, you barely even saw it. All right, anyway. All right. I'm kind of curious about this one here. I'm reading this one real quick, chat, because I'm really curious. So, am I the asshole for shushing my BF in public and not taking his side? My BF is generally pretty great, but terrible start. Can be impatient and rude to strangers when we go out. We're both in our 20s. He often gets annoyed with our neighbors and cashiers / waitstaff over things that seem small to me, or that the people he is annoyed with can't control, like the time it takes to make a burger. He doesn't get into full confrontations, but he will act aggressively and call people vulgar. Can we swear on this page? Names a little too loudly when their backs are turned. To be honest, I almost never take his side in these situations. If he says something rude where people can hear it, I tell him to quiet down and try to explain to him why the person he is annoyed with isn't at fault. Like the cashier can't control how quickly your burger is prepared. Now he's mad that I never take his side and I try to shush him in public. He says I can tell him if he's really out of line later in public, but it's embarrassing to be shushed out in public. Or in private, I should have said earlier. The boyfriend's being a bitch. Let's just keep it real. The boyfriend's just being a bitch, dude. You 20-something getting mad they're taking too long to make your burger? Fucking run a lap, my boy. Grow up. That was pretty cut clean. Nothing really to say about this one. Are people... There's people being like, that would be a deal breaker for me. And it's like, this isn't r/relationship advice. No one fucking cares. No one cares, dude. Like, come on now. Oh, it'd be a deal. Oh, I'd never go out with someone like that. It's like, come on, man. We're not talking about that, man. That's not the topic at hand now, Reddit. Make the BF work in food preparation or as a waiter or something? Oh, yeah. He'd probably learn that. Oh, no! What is this? Uh-oh. 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 Oh, that title. Oh, that title is spicy. Am I the asshole for not naming kitten after boyfriend's ex? Uh-oh. Chat, if you're not already in the Discord, consider joining. I post whenever I go live and all that wonderful stuff. Every announcement I make is there. First and foremost as well, be sure to read the rules. They are there for a reason. So, my 21 female boyfriend... Wait. I was confused for a moment because my brain processed that as the boyfriend and I'm like, what? Boyfriend 22 male. Sister's cat recently gave birth to kittens and we're planning on taking one home. While we've been purchasing things and getting our home ready for our new little friend, we have of course been debating possible names for her. My boyfriend's top contender for the cat is the name of his ex-girlfriend. It is a name that he had never heard before he met her and 100% still associates with her. I'll admit that it's a very pretty name, but I do not want to name our kitten after his ex. My boyfriend thinks I'm being too uptight about this and that it doesn't really matter since his ex is out of the picture, but I don't want our kitten associated with his ex. Any name I suggested my boyfriend has an issue with, as is either too plain, too common, or too old-fashioned. And he is unwilling to compromise. I know that this sounds like a silly hill to die on, but I really do not want to use that name. Or this name. Am I the asshole here? Have I taken this too seriously? Let's see. And then we have an edit. Someone recommended I add that his friends and family never knew her and have asked if that's where he got the name from, and among other things, he has mentioned how attractive he thought this name made her? A name made her what? 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 Fucking what now? That's a little strange, man. Yeah, no, that's just weird, man. There's like no other way to interpret this aside from like, this dude is weird, bro. This dude is fucking weird. Sounds like you have two pets now, a kitten and a very big elephant in the room. Not the asshole at all. That wasn't that clever, but it was kind of funny. That's so weird, though. That is really weird, though. I wasn't sure if I agreed with her on, like, the name part. Because, like, her saying it is a name that he had never heard before he met her. Because, like, that... I don't know. Unless we know literally every intricacy of the story, that sounds kind of like an assumption. But then, obviously, with the edit, it's like, no, it's just bad. It's just bad, dude. That's just weird. Alright. What do we got? Am I the asshole for asking a friend not to eat so much during a party my BF and I threw? Kind of interested in that. Am I an asshole for not wanting to wear a plastic crown on my birthday? Check OP's comments. What do you mean? What do you mean? See if the name ever gets mentioned. Oh wait, that was the wrong one. My bad. I would assume not, because that's weird. I don't think they should mention that. What the fuck? What the f- I'm reading the- No, I'm not even asking for input. I'm just reading this one. Am I the asshole for calling a child a shit ass? What a title. Today, I, 33 male, took my son, 3 male, sounds stupid, to an outdoor public pool. This particular pool is great as my son is learning how to swim independently because it has a large 2-3 foot kids pool. He's not the only kid, there's probably 5 or 6 others, most of whom are within a year or 2 of his age, save one, who I guess is a 6-7 year old. We'll call him Ek. Ek's swimming ability is enough to swim in the large pool, but I can also understand the kids pool is a lot of fun to play in. My son brought a dividing stick with him, which we used to practice going completely underwater or diving. Where did I get dividing? Jesus, I cannot read. A couple of the other kids joined in, and all of them were having a good time. Okay, good start. Diving after the stick and taking turns throwing it around. Sounds like a fun time. That's when Ek caught wind of the fun and wanted in on it. Now, this is the point where I should mention my 3-year-old son is 98% in height weight. What? Is 98% in height weight. So he's been mistaken for a 5-year-old more than once. I'm not sure what that means aside from them being mistaken for the 5-year-old part. X starts getting aggressive about going for the stick, quickly running off the rest of the little ones. My son thinks it's fun and keeps playing. That wasn't until Ek decides it's his stick and wants to take it to the big pool. As Ek is exiting, my son verbalized, "Hey, that's my stick, give it back." Ek says, "No!" My son says forcefully, "That's mine." Ek then throws the diving stick over the fence of the property, laughs, and jumps into the big pool. I would have fucking Batista bombed this kid into next fucking week, dude. This kid would not see the light of day. What the fuck? Dude. All I'm saying, man, is kids are getting too bold nowadays. They better stop. They gotta stop with this nonsense. At this point, my son is frustrated and comes to me for help. All this had my full attention. I just make a point not to hover over him. He asked, "Why did he do that?" I said, "Son, sometimes kids are mean. They see others smaller or younger and choose to prey on their victims for pleasure." Is it a nature documentary? Why are you talking like that, man? Your kid's like 3. It won't be the last time this happens, but it's okay to feel the way you do. Sometimes it may be necessary to defend yourselves. Other times it may be better to let it go. A bully's just a bully. My son said, "Okay." Dried his eyes, walked over to the big pool and shouted at Ek, "You're a bully." Walked back with a smile and jumped in the pool. Fucking owned. And then that kid grew up to be Barack Obama. Immediately a woman came up to me and demanded, "Why did your child call my son a bully?" "'Cause your kid was being a bully, bitch." I began to give her a summary, and when I got to the part about him running the other kids off with aggressive behavior, she cut me off and to say, "It's a public pool. My son can play how she wants." She's getting Batista bombed into the fucking pool too. I told her, I agree, but it's not up to you if he is perceived by others as a bully. She tells me, well, if everyone wasn't raising their children to be weak, this wouldn't be a problem. Double Batista bomb! I'm telling you, this bitch is not coming back up. Dude, what is wrong with these people? And I replied, if you weren't raising your child to be a little shit ass with no consequence, it wouldn't be a problem either. But you should get used to it. And then everyone clapped, and then for some reason a bus arrived and everyone walked out with down with cis shirts. Sorry, I had to make the joke. This got a little ridiculous, I'll be honest. The mother got red in the face and stormed off to rat me out to the... This is not a real story. This is not a real fucking story. This is not... Look, man, it's entertaining, don't get me wrong. If it is real cool, man, fucking more power to you, but... it sounded, they had me, and then it really was like, dude, this is not fucking real. You had the right to say that. I, to be honest, think it's kind of funny. Okay. Is no one questioning this? Here's someone questioning it. Your speech to your son sounds like something out of a movie and not in a good way. What parent in 2021 addresses their child with son and tells a 3-year-old that bullies choose their victim for pleasure? It's technically true, I just don't think it's vocabulary a 3-year-old is going to grasp. If this is real though, not the asshole. I mean, the kid was being a shit ass. I speak to my son the way I speak to anyone. Slower, softer, but I don't dumb things down. I'm surprised daily with what he can actually understand. It's amazing, to be honest. And that just cemented the fact that I just don't believe this dude. This is fake as fuck. Who talks to their 3-year-old kid like that? Hold up. Let me, just dramatic reading, just... Son. Sometimes kids are mean. They see other... It's better without the music. Son. Sometimes kids are mean. They see others smaller or younger and choose to prey on their victims for pleasure. It won't be the last time this happens, but it's okay to feel the way you do. Sometimes it may be necessary to defend yourself. Other times, it may be better to let it go. A bully is just a bully. Like, shut up, dude. That's just not real. That's just not fucking real. What fucking SMP Live stan fucking wrote this piece of fanfic on r/am I the asshole? Alright, anyway. Am I the asshole for telling my father he is an ass because he damaged my book? He could have said people are mean for no reason. It's like Bean Dad, dude. Bean Dad spoke to his fucking kid like that. Like, what's wrong with you people? What's wrong with you fucking people, man? I kind of want to see the book one. Alright, let's go. So, am I the asshole for telling my father he is an ass because he damaged my book? Well, let's see. Today, I, 16M, male, got a book about chess theory because I'm really interested in joining a chess club and wanted to use my time during the summer to train. I bought it with my money, given by my parents, granted, but it was kind of my money, and I was happy to spend it on a hobby I really like. I was so excited about the book that I sat directly in my garden to read it and train on my board. My father got home soon after, very happy because it was his last shift before our trip for vacation. He got really happy, and I guess seeing me not share that happiness as I was focused on the book triggered him. What a snowflake! That father of yours is a goddamn liberal and an SJW. Why did he phrase it like that, man? So he playfully took the page I was reading and almost teared it. He looked at me with a smile, and I was surprised and angry. I was very careful with books in order to keep their quality as much as I can. So I called him, and you can type asshole, dude. You can type asshole. You can do that. You know that, right? Or like something else. He was very surprised, and my anger kept rising, so I reached out to his cigarette pack and teared it. The cigarette pack? What? Telling him that the book cost as much as his pack. He got angry and slammed the chessboard. Nothing but the pack was severely damaged, so that left me wondering. I felt guilty because my book just has a little mark on one page. Now I know I should have calmly asked him why he did that, but what happened happened. Am I the asshole? Well, I think your father should reevaluate the whole cigarette side of things. Especially if it caused him to just slam the chessboard. I don't know. The kid's clearly the asshole, you know? No, I'm kidding. That is weird, though. That's so strange. That is such a weird way to... Like I would understand if he like maybe like smacked his book a little but didn't tear anything. You know, maybe he's focused and he like smacks the book a little. He'll be like, oh shit, oh man, oh it's dad, you know, whatever. This is a little weird. Fucking him grabbing the cigarette pack and tearing it. A little strange. Same with the dad though. Oh my god. Dude, get a load of this Reddit therapist Andy here. Your father needs anger management counseling. To threaten to tear up someone's book just because they're not as excited as you. That's awful. Shut up, dude. It was a fucking page. Look, obviously, don't fucking do that. It was a piece of paper in a book. What the fuck do you mean anger management counseling? I swear Reddit is just people who are like, dude, your boyfriend was off for one, break up with him right now. Just stop like that. It's like, ugh. No. Fucking, it's just a pack of cigarettes. Well, that's the problem. That's the problem, right? Cigarettes and whatnot. And also slammed a chessboard. But he also he got a cigarette pack and teared it. Like, that is also like look, he's gonna be mad. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Obviously, took it a step too far. Both of them, I would argue, took it a step too far. One is the dad, but still. Thank you, Ben, for the 20 months. Jesus Christ. Hope you're doing well. This is a weird one. This was definitely one of the weirder ones, I'll be honest. I can't help but feel these people need counseling, or not counseling, therapy, and not Reddit. Oh, Luna, but where are you just calling me? Look, man, all I'm saying is maybe don't go to the internet for your personal issues like this. It's just, I don't know, something feels very not right about going to Reddit about something like this. What is this? Am I the asshole for telling my parents they should watch my brother if they won't replace the things he destroyed? Oh? I'm getting this one. Let's see. So, I'm 16F. Oh, what's F? 16 female. I have a Nintendo Switch and a good few games, or a good few games on cartridge instead of installed it because I bought it secondhand. Okay. Animal Crossing, Mario Kart, Mario Party, Just Dance. Why do you have Just Dance? Anyway, I also have a 2.5-year-old brother, 2.5-year-old brother. Come on now. Who's obsessed with the what? Who's obsessed with the toilet? What? Flushing it every chance he gets. Sometimes he puts some tissues down and to go, fucking what? This is a weird start. You can probably already tell where this is going. This morning he was being really, really quiet, but the toilet was still flushing every few minutes and he was giggling every few minutes. So we assumed he was fine and just playing with the toilet again. Why are you letting your kid play with the toilet? So he came into the sitting room from the bathroom. No, we live in a bungalow, but it's quite big. What the fuck is a bungalow? Anyway. And said, OP, look, and made me follow him to the bathroom where the Animal Crossing New Horizons, rather. Oh, it's a one-story house. Okay. Thank you, chat. Mario Kart and Just Dance cases were empty in the bathroom floor. I immediately asked him where he went, and he pointed at the toilet and grinned. This kid's just evil. This kid's just evil. What? What? I ran to my parents. Dad was working from home. And my mom was cooking dinner, and she said, he's just flushed my games down the toilet, one of which being my favorite. My mom just called him in and said that was wrong and try not to do it again and sent him to go play again. When I asked what about the games I've lost, my dad spoke up and suggested I save to get them back and that they can't afford to replace them for me. I said in response to that, you should watch the brother better if you're going to bother, or if you aren't going to bother replacing what he's ruined. They think I'm an asshole for this, and I've been in my room sulking all day and being sad that I can't play Animal Crossing and won't get a new one anytime soon. Am I the asshole? So, quite frankly, the fact that they let him play in the bathroom with the toilet, fucking close the door. Oh, if he opens it, fucking figure something out. I don't know, man. What the fuck? 16, dude. What money do they got? Chat. Nintendo games never go on sale. Nintendo never goes on fucking sale, dude. Fucking replacing like Animal Crossing, Mario Kart, Mario Party, that would literally be like $160 or 80 rather. Like what? Like no, that's terrible. No, they are not the asshole. Those parents gotta fucking do something. Flush your brother down the toilet and tell your parents they should save up for a new one since you can't afford to replace him right now. I mean, that's funny, but also like I think this person needs more direct, like hey, don't worry, you didn't do anything wrong. Not Redditor Mr. Lucifer making a weak ass joke as the top comment. I think they need more general support than guy trying to be funny on Reddit. Anything else? Parents are massive assholes. Okay. Oh shit. Another bit here. They don't make me watch him very often, usually only once or twice a day since the what? Oh, the panini, the fucking pandemic. I was so confused. They're 16. I should expect them to say this stupid Zoomer shit. Started to ask me to watch him while they go to the shops, since he won't be able to put a mask on for longer than half an hour yet. And neither parent drives, so it's 2 buses and an hour grocery run. I also can't lock my bedroom door. There's no key. Yeesh. That's, yeesh. I just don't know what to say. Yeah, why doesn't it have a fucking key, man? Let's see. COVID was a banned word in OP school. That's funny. Am I the asshole for buying my brother clothing he likes despite my parents' wishes? That doesn't sound too interesting, I'll be honest. For not removing our kids from the kitchen while husband cooking? Could be interesting. Calling my stepdad by his name? He says I'm bad. We're tuning into this one. So I have some personal history with this. Okay. So, I call my parents by their names. I have, since I was a kid, and I still do. And I've gotten a lot of people telling me over the years that it's disrespectful, and that I'm this, and that I'm that. And if that's any of what this leads into, I'm just gonna be honest and tell you, if that is what you decide to judge someone's love for their parents based off of, eat shit. I love my parents. Wonderful people, great people. I would not be who I am today if it weren't for them. I still call them by their name because it is just literally what I got used to, and that is just literally it. They do not get offended by it, but people who are not them do, to which I say, grow the fuck up. Anyway. Sorry for that tangent. So I'm a 17-year-old girl, and I live with my mom, 56, and brother, 19, and stepfather, 46. A bit more about my stepfather. He's a strict man who does nothing around the house. Dishes is on my mom, me and my brother. House cleaning, my mom. Garden, my brother and me. Who is openly and jokingly sexist and blatantly racist. Well then. Good start. Good start. My stepfather insists that I call him by his name if I'm talking to him. Otherwise, he'll ignore me. Oh, so it's the opposite. I see. He doesn't do this to my mother or my brother, which I find a little unfair. I have my Wi-Fi shut off at a specific time and only my Wi-Fi gets shut off. You're still a teen and I want you to be healthy. Is there a reason? My brother, yeah, they let him do whatever he wants. Barely any repercussions. Good start. He's also banned me from using certain words I've learned. We live in a country that doesn't speak English as the native language. Because it's not the traditional way to say it. It's dialect, but it's what I've learned and what I'm comfortable or what I feel comfortable saying. I do as I'm told and put his name in any sentence I speak, whether it's before I speak or after, I just do. Hey M, I did the dishes. I'm going upstairs now. I'm on it, M, or I did what you asked me, M. He has been telling me to drop the attitude and speak normally and not like a moody bitch, and my mother is doing absolutely nothing about it. Huh. The reason I'm posting this today, that wasn't the reason you were posting it, dude? There's still more leading up to this? Today I'm sweeping the floor because my dog broke a toy and he told me, you're not doing it right. I didn't hear him well and I said, excuse me? In the one word he says I cannot excuse, or not use, I use it anyway. He got mad, and said, it's what? You don't say excuse me? It's not the right way. Now sweep correctly. What? I got a bit angry but stayed calm and said I am doing it correctly. He got up and basically scolded me. Don't be such a fucking bitch. It's so goddamn disrespectful the way you're talking to me in my house. Seriously, you're nothing but a little girl. Grow up and stop acting like a bitch. My mother just looked at him, then at me, and said nothing. Nearly cried then and there. I just kept sweeping away, or sweeping in the way I do. And later my mom tells me I should have listened to him, and talking to him in that way made me an asshole. What the fuck? What the fuck you mean you should have listened to him? Fuck you. What? What the fuck? No, that's just terrible. What the fuck? No. No. Fucking eat shit. What is wrong with these people, dude? Okay, I will say though. This person saying your mother is a massive asshole for allowing you to be verbally abused. That's not a good way to think about it. Obviously, I just said, like, you know, what's wrong for the mom for telling him to listen to him? That's different, though. But saying, like, allowing her to be verbally abused, it's like, yeah, you're borderline victim blaming at that point, my dude. That's weird. That's weird. I don't think that's the way to think about it, quite frankly. Silence is compliance. I mean, if he's saying shit like this over that, I don't think the mother's necessarily the one to point the fingers at. The part that I will say, like, yeah, point fingers at the mother is obviously saying I should have listened to him. Like, what? No. She's part of the problem. But also, I feel like saying, like, her allowing them to be verbally abused is that's not very helpful thinking, quite frankly. It's not really helping anybody. It's kind of just, it's pointing fingers without being like, yeah, so that's fucked up. Here's what you should do to try and help. Or anything, you know? Very, people really just come on here and is this like therapy to some people, I guess? Jesus, man. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Am I the asshole for not sharing my car with my stepbrother? Wait, what? Wait, what? Am I the asshole if I still go to my brother's canceled destination wedding? What does that mean? Or like they still going to the place or like what? We're going the wedding one, dude. Why is there's always wedding ones, dude. There's always wedding ones, man. All right, let's go. I, 25 female, have a brother, 27 male, who asked me to be the bridesmaid in his wedding. He and I went to a resort in Mexico as children and have always talked about going back. In 2019, he proposed and decided to have his wedding there in 2021. In order to secure the group discount, he needed 10 people to sign up and prepay. Our whole immediate family prepaid for this trip, which also let the bride and groom get their rooms for free. They were upfront about this and we were happy to help. My brother and his fiance just broke up 2 months before the wedding. Oh no! Oh fuck. The travel agency is letting everyone get their money back, so the rest of our family got a refund. I was really looking forward to this trip, so I looked up how much it would cost right now to book another time if we were not a part of the wedding, and because of the boom in traveling, we were saving around 33%, which is a lot. Yo, what's up, Jay? The travel agency let my brother know that we were keeping the reservation and he's really upset. He feels like I'm going to his dream wedding in order to save a couple bucks. My family said it would be okay if I went, but I can't talk about it and would have to hide it on social media. Am I the asshole if I still go to my brother's canceled destination wedding even though it will hurt his feelings? For those asking me to bring him, his trip was previously free because he was the groom and was getting at least 10 prepaid, possibly 100 people invited to book rooms. Now if they're canceled, he'd have to pay while not having budgeted to pay. It's all inclusive, so he can't just stay in my room with me. Oh, okay, fair. So, quite frankly, the brother's gotta fucking grow up. The brother's gotta just take the L and go, man. The brother has just gotta grow the fuck up. Quite frankly. OP just wants to go to this fucking place. And I don't blame him. Mexico has some pretty ass places. I don't blame him one bit, man. But dude... But I get where the brother's coming from. I don't know, man. The way I see it is like, while I do kind of understand it, it's also like, you gotta take the L and go. Being like, don't go there, blah, 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 all this stuff, when they literally wanted to go there anyway, is like, come on, man. Just take the L and go. Just, please. Yeah, he's allowed to be upset, but also, I don't think that should, like, inherently mean he can tell these people, to fucking tell them, like, don't go there because I'm upset. Cause, like, look, man, obviously they care about them. No shit, they're siblings. But why would that stop me from going to a place I've wanted to go for, like, 2 years? You know? Can't control these people. It's their money, exactly. I wonder what the comments are saying. Let's see. Pretty basic comments so far, nothing crazy. I love scrolling through a lot of this and reading none of it because it's just nonsense. Let's see. Yeah, this is basically the same stuff we were saying. Okay. I agree you shouldn't post it on social media though, that for sure. I like half agree. Sure, yeah. He can just save the pictures or something. Maybe post it at a different time, or just save them in general. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is a two-parter? This is a fucking two-parter? Hold up, I gotta see this, man. What's up with this? Let's see the first one. Let's see the first one. Wait, this is 2 years ago? Oh shit. We're digging into the archives for this, I suppose. Alright. Let's go. So, what the fuck? What is WIBTA? What the fuck does that mean? Would I be the asshole? That's what it is. I just realized that. Alright. So, I'm 17 female, currently living with my dad and 5 siblings, and a junior in high school. Will I be the asshole? Am I going to be this time? I love my dad and think he's super supportive. He's just very controlling at times. He tracks my phone, which I used to despise, but now understand and appreciate. I believe he monitors my texts. Haven't confirmed it yet, but I strongly suspect it. I recently changed my email password 2 weeks ago due to a security breach, and the day after I did, my dad asked me what I changed my password to. My password has been the same for years, and I knew he knew it. I just never knew he checked my emails. I had to leave for work, so I just sort of dodged the question, but it surprised/confused me. I had to, a week passes and he texted me yesterday demanding I give him my password. Due to living in his house and not wanting to disrespect/argue with him, I gave him it. Now it has me wondering if he would get mad if I change my email password when I turn 18 soon. I'm scared to ask, just wondering if it would be disrespectful and rude to do so, even though I'm going to be an adult and don't want my dad snooping through my emails. My emails aren't even interesting, they're for school most of the time. So, obviously, they are not the asshole. Quite frankly, my parents just did not know anything I did online until I just outright told them in like the 11th grade or so, or 10th or something. So I don't know. That level of monitoring is stupid. It doesn't nurture any like good anything. It just doesn't. It is just stupid. So, what is the update then? I first want to thank everyone who responded and helped me out 2 years ago. It really helped me get to a better place mentally. I'm now 19 female, about to start my sophomore year of college and about to move into an apartment. I spoke with my dad when I turned 18, sat down and had a serious discussion with him about my boundaries and how, as an adult, I have more freedom and that he must respect that, and he listened. He made me feel my feelings were valid, and this last year it seems he's really changed. He isn't obsessed with my emails, checking where I am. Being an LMAO, being an adult has helped with that. I talked with him as well as to not be as insane as he was with me with my younger siblings, and so far nothing yet. He admitted he's used manipulation and gaslighting as a way to parent. I was shocked to hear him admit it. Will I still be cautious? Of course, but overall my dad and I have come to an understanding of boundaries, and I no longer live with constant fear of being monitored. Thanks you guys for everything, and yeah, I'm much happier and recently came out as pan. What type of pot is that? I'm allowed to make that joke! Before anyone's like, no, Luna, you can't! Their dad supports that too. Yeah, woo! Happy ending, woo! Yeah, woo, woo! Let's ruin that, shall we? What's like the worst thing I can find? Well, there's so many wedding ones, dude! There's so fucking many wedding ones, dude! Oh, this one sounds so spicy. Am I the asshole for going nuclear on the pizza delivery guy? Fucking buckle up, boys. Okay. This one better be the best one yet. This one better be the best one yet. I'm excited. I'm excited. So, I want to start off by saying I worked in the service industry for many years, relying on the generosity of strangers to get my bills paid. I know what it's like to work your ass off taking care of someone only to be stiffed or grossly undertipped. That being said, I consider myself to be better than average tipper. Okay. My wife and I decided to order a pizza one night. We ordered from a place we'd never tried before, and had placed the order for delivery. Okay. I always try to tip in cash when I can, reasonable. I always appreciated a cash tip, so I try to pass that on. When placing the order, there was a box to check if you wanted to leave a cash tip, so that's what I did. About 5 minutes after placing the order, we receive a phone call from the delivery guy. My wife answers the phone, and I can immediately hear the guy on the other end berating her about why we didn't leave a tip. He was saying things like, how dare she expect him to drive all the way from the pizza place to our house. It's 4.2 miles, by the way, without giving a tip, and how rude we were to expect such things without properly compensating him. Even after she started explaining that they were planning on a cash tip, he was having none of it. Now my wife is a pretty reserved person, and it takes a lot to get me good and pissed off. But after hearing what he said and how uncomfortable it was making her, I lost it. So I took the phone from her and absolutely laid it into the guy. I'll spare you word for word transcript, but I basically told the guy off by saying we had planned on a cash tip, but due to his poor behavior, I'd be canceling my order and never visiting that place again. He even tried doubling down by saying checking the cash tip box meant that we weren't going to tip at all. Yeah, I raised my voice at the guy, but I didn't use bad language or any name calling. Good man. Gotta go buy Luna chat. All right, have a good one. The next day, my wife said I was too hard on the guy and he was just trying to make a decent living. While I agree it can be tough to live on tips, that doesn't excuse his behavior. I couldn't imagine doing something like that during my days in the service industry, so am I the asshole? You're not the asshole. And honestly, I don't even have to explain my thoughts because literally, he summed it up perfectly at the end. Like, obviously, it's hard making a living as a fucking delivery guy. But also, why would you, 5 minutes after they place their order, why would you call them and be like, what's your fucking deal, dude? Why aren't you tipping, dude? What's your problem, man? Like what? Like, dude, doing that is literally going to guarantee you don't get a tip. Quite frankly. If he wasn't getting a tip before, he just guaranteed it's gonna be even worse. Like, what's your fucking problem? Alright, what's this? Not the asshole. Delivery guy was, for one, assuming you were a deadbeat who didn't tip, and two, berating you based on that assumption. And if you had been an asshole that wasn't going to tip, he would still be one. When you're working in the service industry, tipped or non-tipped positions, you're going to encounter assholes and you have to learn how to deal with them without losing it. If that guy couldn't do it, he needs a new job. Kind of brutal, but yeah. It is what it is. Obviously, shit sucks, but also, like, look, man. It's just a delivery job. If he was like a high-ranking position in some sort of company, I would have been like, obviously, that's an opportunity you can't fucking miss out on. Being a pizza delivery guy, if he can't handle that shit, go to a different industry. Quite frankly, like, come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, it's the battle music from Persona 2. All right. That's pretty good though. That was a pretty spicy one. I'm glad I immediately. Oh no! Wait a minute. What is this title? Hold up. Hold the fuck up. I look on Twitter, and my wonderful girlfriend of 11 months says, and I quote, "Turned my boyfriend into a Redditor, feeling good." What does she mean by that? I'm simply making content on the site. I don't quite understand what she means. She then goes on to say, "He just called my dog a big chonker doing a blep." What does that even mean? What fucking Zoomer shit is that? What does that fucking mean? Fucking Noah replies, "Downvote moment." Jasmine goes, "Oh god, he's saying up, dude." Like what's her deal? Chad, am I the asshole for wanting to leave this person? Not the asshole. Oh, finally. That was the clearance I was waiting for. You're the asshole. You're a Redditor. Cope. Chad, how do I ban someone? Someone tell me, quick. Alright. Okay. So what the fuck is this one, man? Am I the asshole for being mad that my mother-in-law is stealing pictures from Facebook? Sounds kind of spicy, but I need to see some other ones first. Boyfriend thinks I'm an entitled brat over a parking spot? Oh, some relationship drama. Ooh. Shit, that one sounds real. Ooh. Wait, what? Am I the asshole for not feeling comfortable leaving my newborn alone with my little brother? Nah, that sounds boring. Let's see. I don't know. It doesn't. Oh, fuck. Oh, fucking Christ. Chat, no. This newborn one, I read this part of it. Holy hell. That is just a terrifying one. We're not reading that one. That one's crazy. Someone mentioned earlier, like I should go through a controversial. Isn't that like a thing I can go through? There's rising, hot, new. Let's go top maybe. Oh, thank you, Jade, for the 8 months. Let's go top for chat. The week or the month? What are we thinking? Hope you're doing well though, Jade. Well, what are we thinking, y'all? Week or month? Month? Month is better. All right. Do they not have controversial on this sub? In all fairness, the whole subreddit's probably controversial, so. All right. Oh, fucking Christ. Am I the asshole? This is a long title and I'm already bored. Am I the asshole for telling my wife the lock the lock on my daughter's door does not get removed till my brother-in-law and his daughters are out of the... I don't know. What, could you not paraphrase? Let's check it out though. All right. Let me try and read that again. Am I the asshole for telling my wife the lock on my daughter's door does not get removed till my brother-in-law and his daughters are out of the house? That's an awfully hot coffee pot, dude. Like, what? Fucking top 10 rappers Eminem was afraid to diss, dude. What the hell is this title? Okay, so let's start. My brother-in-law, Sammy, that's what I call sandwiches, unrelated to the post, I'm just putting that out there. My brother-in-law, Sammy, lost his home shortly after divorce 10 months ago. He moved in with us and brought his twin daughters, Olivia and Sloan? That's a weird name. With him a couple months ago. His sister, my wife, and I have one daughter, Zoe, 16. And she and her cousins aren't close, but get along fine. Okay. We got our start there. Okay. Let's see. Olivia and Sloan have no respect for Zoe's privacy. None. Zoe 16's a weird name. That's like a fucking Guilty Gear name. Fucking Zato equals 1. Fucking Soul, bad guy. Anyway, they used to walk into her room and take everything they got there, or they can get their hands on. Makeup, phone accessories, clothes, school laptop, etc. Zoe complained a lot, and they already asked the girls to respect Zoe's privacy and stop taking things. My wife and Sammy saw no issue with this. After all, they're girls, and this is typical... I'm sorry, seeing this fucking hurt. Anyway, typical teenage girl behavior. I completely disagreed. Last straw was when Zoe bought a $60 MAC makeup kit that looks like a paint set that she saved up for over a month, and one of the girls, Sloan, took it without permission and ruined it by mixing shades together while using it. Oh my goodness. How could she? Don't know much about makeup, but that's what Zoe said when she found her kit on her bed and was crying. I told my wife and she said she'd ask Sloan to apologize, but I got Zoe a lock after I found out she was moving valuable belongings out of the house because of this incident. Sammy and his daughters saw the lock and weren't happy. The girls were extremely upset. Sammy asked about it, and I straight up told him. He said, "My daughters aren't thieves. It's normal that girls of the same age borrow each other's stuff." No, it's not. He said Zoe could have easily get another makeup kit for $15 from Walmart and shouldn't even be buying expensive adult makeup in the first place, and suggested my wife take care of this defect in Zoe's personality, trying to appear older than she is. What the fuck, Sammy? What the fuck? He accused me of being overprotective and babying Zoe with this level of enablement. Look, man, kids do not borrow shit. I borrowed a Sonic plushie from a dude in the 6th grade. I still have that plushie. Do you think that counts as borrowing? Kids do not borrow. So, I told this is between me and my wife, but she shamed, or I told him this is between me and my wife, but she shamed me for putting a lock on Zoe's door for her cousins to see and preventing them from spending time with her, saying I was supposed to treat them like daughters, then demanded I remove it, and I said his lock does not get removed till her brother and daughters are out of our house. Yo, the wife's get Batista bombed. If they got a pool, she's going in it, man. That's all I'm saying. She got mad I was implying we kicked them out and said that her family will hate me for this, so I reminded her that I let Sammy and his family move in, which something her own family refused to do. She should start with shaming / blaming them for not taking their own son and niece's granddaughters back in. If it wasn't for her family's unwillingness to help, we wouldn't be dealing with this much disturbance at home. Everyone's been giving me and Zoe silent treatment, and my wife is very upset over this. I got 2 words for these people. 2 words, chat. Do you know what those 2 words are? Do you know what those 2 words are? Grow up. All I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. These people, grow up. That's it. I don't have to say anything else. Literally, that's it. Just, these people gotta grow up. Jesus Christ. Sammy's out of control. The wife's fucking doing some stupid shit. Olivia and Sloan, like, dude. If you name your kid Sloan, like... Oh, I thought they were Batista Bomb. I mean, that's funny too. That works too. But who names their kid Sloan? Who fucking does that, dude? Why would you do that? Oh, fuck. I see a 2-parter here. Alright, what's this one? Am I the asshole for announcing that my dad's not paying my college tuition? What? That's... I don't know if I'm interested in that one, quite frankly. That just sounds strange. So what's this one then? It's gonna take me to like, oh, it's painful! Ah! It's so bright! How do I... New Reddit, please! Please! Where's new Reddit, dude? Ah! Get new Reddit, please! Just put it on this. Just put it... Please. Please. There we go. Oh, we're safe. We're safe. We're fine, chat. We're fine. It's okay. It's alright, chat. It's alright. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're in the clear. We're in the clear. So this one's apparently a 2-parter. And it says, am I the asshole for telling an employee that she can choose between demotion or termination? Oh, shit. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, the start of this. I own a vape shop. We're a small business, only 12 employees. Great start. One of my employees, Peggy, was supposed to open yesterday. Peggy has recently been promoted to manager after 2 solid years of good work as a cashier. Okay. Really thought she could handle the responsibility. So I wake up 3 hours after the place should be open, and I have 22 notifications on the store Facebook page. Customers have been trying to come shop, but the store is closed. Employees are showing up to work, but they're locked out. I call Peggy and get no response. I text her, same thing. So I go in and open the store. An hour before her shift was supposed to be over, she calls me. I ask her if she's okay, and she said she needed to take a mental health day and do some self-care. Smells like cope. I'm still pretty pissed at this point, but I'm still trying to be understanding, as I know how important mental health can be. So I ask her why she didn't call me as soon as she knew she needed the day off. Her response, I didn't have enough spoons in my drawer for that. What? What? Spoons in a term. Chronic illnesses. I need to expend different amounts of energies on different what? What? Frankly, I don't know what that means. Hey, same, buddy. But it seems to me like she's saying she cannot be trusted to handle the responsibility of opening the store in the AM. So I told her she had 2 choices. Go back to her old position with her old pay, or I fire her completely. She's calling me all sorts of ists now, and says I'm discriminating against her due to her poor mental health and her gender. Eat shit. I'm the asshole in this situation now, chat. Oh, Luna, why are you telling someone with mental illness to eat shit? Cause she's fucking pulling out victim cards and shit, man. Like, come on. Look. Everyone needs their mental health days, and I'm not gonna say they don't. But also, give these people the heads up, man. You gotta do that. It doesn't matter who the fuck you are. You got to do it, man. You gotta do it. None of this would have happened if she had simply took 2 minutes to call out. Literally, yes. I would have got up and opened the store on time, but this no call, no show shit is not the way to run a successful business. yeah, I don't know what else to say, man. I think I might be an asshole here because I am taking away her promotion over something she really had no control over. But at the same time, she really could have called me. She could have. She really could have. So Reddit, I leave it to you. Am I the asshole? That's a funny way to fucking end it. Edit, I came back from making a sandwich and had 41 messages. I can't say I'm going to respond to each one of y'all individually, but I'm reading the comments. Anyone who has the questions I haven't answered already will get a response. Buy more spoons. Come on now. Oh my god. And it seems pretty clear though. Like, look, again, if she had literally just said, even the morning of, was like, I can't do it today, I need this mental health day, he probably could have literally just been like, yeah, that's fine. And then it would have been solved. So, now we have a follow-up. So, here we go. TLDR, things turned out well for everyone involved. Peggy reached out to me yesterday, apologized, and asked if we could meet for lunch. We met up, and the first thing she did was apologize again for the no call, no show, and also for her reaction to my response. She admitted that she knows I'm not sexist or ableist. I don't know if I spelled that right. There's a red line under it. That's fucking funny. And explained that she was lashing out due to her mental state. I accepted her apology and offered one of my own. Both for giving her too much responsibility too quickly and also for reacting out of emotion. She explained to me she had a major issue on Monday, and without getting into too much detail, I'll just say it was the anniversary of a bad thing. She's taking all of her accumulated PTO, 9 weeks, and we've agreed that going forward. I'm not going to put her on schedule on that day ever again. She admitted that she's not up to the role of manager. When she returns, she will be the role of lead cashier, a role I specifically created specifically for her. That way she can keep her raise and not feel like she got a demotion, but rather a lateral transfer. I've also let her know if she ever feels she's up to more responsibility, she can let me know, and I'll put her back on track for the manager spot. I've also let her know that if she's ever in position where she's not able to call out, she can simply text me a thumbs down emoji, and I will accept that as notice that she will be missing her next shift. She's agreed that will be okay, even when she's out of spoons. I appreciate all the 6,000 comments on my post got, even the ones calling me the asshole. Thank you all very much. I wanted to specifically address the folks who explained spoon theory to me, as well as those who commented about Peter Principle. Those two types of comments very heavily influenced my actions. I was able to better understand both her issues and my own failures as a leader because of those comments. Hopefully we can move forward from this incident and end up better for it. You know what? This is literally the best possible outcome for this. This is actually the best possible fucking outcome for this. Yeah, this is literally the good ending. Yeah. Damn, okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's satisfying. like, yeah. And before there's a fucking update in like 2 months where he's like, my shop has burned to the ground. Or just something crazy like that. Yeah, exactly, wholesome 100 moment. Am I the asshole for refusing to pay for my sister's husband's surgery with my inheritance / college money? Yeah, Walter White be like, no, that's a bit of a reach for that joke, I'll be honest. What is this? Am I the asshole for calling my sister's husband useless? We're tapping into this one. What the fuck? Oh shit. Let's go, boys. Let's fucking go. So am I the asshole for calling my sister's husband useless? Shit, let's see. My 17 female sister... their 17 female. Sister 34 female. Called me saying that her work had an emergency and she needs to get there ASAP and needed me to watch her kids because no one else can. I rushed over there to find her husband locked in his game room playing video games. Yo, beast? I asked her why she called me over if he was home, and she said that he didn't want to babysit because it was his only day off. Yo, beast? Sister left, and I started hanging with the kids. I was changing the baby's diaper, and the other kids wanted a snack. I told them to go ask their dad to make them a snack, since the baby had a blowout, and it was going to take me a while to clean them up. Well, their dad sent them back upstairs and told them to ask me again. After cleaning the baby up, I made the kids a snack, and their dad came out to eat and told me not to let the kids interrupt him on his day off. By the way, he works part-time from home, 6 days a week. Yeesh. I kind of snapped at him and told him it was my day off too, and that he was a useless fucking father and husband if his wife has to rely on her teenage sister rather than her own husband. He started telling me I was disrespectful and didn't understand how hard parenting is. Yeah, man, look, Chad, I may sound like an asshole for this, but like, I get it, man. You know, the Unite season's going on. He's got to reach Master, dude, and it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen if he's taking care of this baby. Obviously, I'm joking. Before someone actually is like, Luna, you are the worst person I've ever heard in my life. Which is still true. Anyway. Told him he clearly doesn't understand how hard it is either, considering he considers parenting his own children babysitting. Oh, it's the song. He ended up kicking me out, and apparently my sister was forced to come home because he told her she needed to figure it out since I'm her sister. I feel I may be the asshole because my sister is mad at me. Her husband is mad at me. My mom is mad at me for causing drama. But my dad thinks it's funny and agrees with me. Why is the fucking dad fucking oh my god, that's fucking funny. Just he's like, oh, that's fucking hilarious, dude. Definitely didn't need to call him names, but I just hate this guy so much. We've argued about things in the past as well. We already don't have a great relationship. My sister's saying I need to apologize to him, and he is threatening to never let me into the kids' lives if I keep disrespecting him. Oh my god, we have a lot of an edit here. Wow, I was not expecting this response at all. Thank you guys for all your comments, and to the people who messaged me dick pics or to kill myself. What? Why, lol, y'all are that is not a normal reaction. What? What? The what? Huh? What? Fucking what now? Dude. What? Anyway, for anyone who was asked, no, he does not take care of the kids normally. My sister takes them to daycare during the day and picks them up on her way home. She is the breadwinner and the primary caretaker. Also, I've got a few questions of does she pay you? Not exactly, but she will randomly take me on expensive shopping sprees and will regularly buy things from my Amazon wishlist instead. And I have no problems with this arrangement. I really love those kids and don't have an issue babysitting them. I love hanging out with them. I also don't blame my mother for being mad at me. No, you should. Just because of the fact that my sister's dumbass husband texted her and apparently told her a much different story of what happened. Lol. Fair, actually. He told her I was sitting on my phone the whole time being lazy and the kids kept begging me for a snack. Also, I did not yell at him in front of the kids. It was a private conversation. I might post an update, but nothing has really happened in the past day, so I don't really have much to say. No one has apologized yet. Wonderful. What does Reddit's wisdom have to say here? Yes, Reddit top comments. Me personally, it's like, come on, man, we're not talking about you. We're not talking about you, Reddit. Tell these people what they gotta hear. We're not talking about you, man. Like, come on, man. Wait, no, did someone... Nah, deadass. Did someone say that shit? Nah, where? Or are you just saying? Seriously, though, look, man. Reddit comments, some of the worst, I gotta say. Reddit comments are a fucking circle jerk, and I absolutely hate them. Yeah, am I the asshole users when they can't make the story about them? Like, look, I'm gonna sound like the asshole for this man, but no one cares what you would do in that situation. Just tell these people if they're the asshole or not. Tell them, like, hey man, you did this right, you did this wrong, how to improve things. Saying what you would have done is like, come on, man. Why you gotta make it about you, Reddit? Why you gotta do that? Anyway, that was a spicy one. That was a fucking spicy one, man. Am I the asshole for telling my friends her parents bought her house, not her? The title sounds bad, but hear me out. Okay. Am I the asshole for picking out the piece from my dinner in front of my mom's boss? Wait, so this is an original post. Sorry for the white screen. Oh my god. Alright, so let's see what's up with this. I'm curious. Picking out the peas from my dinner in front of my mom's boss. Edit, I'm autistic and don't like peas because of the texture that makes me feel bad. I'm dependent on my mom because I'm not able to live on my own yet, but I'm learning. Didn't realize that could change the context of the story until it was pointed out to me. Thank you for your insight so far. Okay. About the texture thing, though. Fucking felt that one, though. Alright, so 20 and live with my mom, 48 in the UK. Mom hosted a mini dinner for some colleagues. Her husband has a big house and a garden where we sat. I don't like dinners and eating with strangers, but I had to sit with them, which was a little bit stupid. Yeah, I feel you on that one. They made food I don't like. It had peas. Peas in it, and I don't like peas. My mom knows this, but I wasn't allowed to eat other stuff because it would be making a fuss, and there was no time to make other things. I was not allowed to make something myself either. That's weird. Random little detail in the story. That's weird right off the bat. Like, what? Why are they not allowed to make something? What? Okay, well, anyway. Picked out the peas from my dinner to feed the ducks at the pond close to my stepdad's house because I know ducks like peas. They shouldn't eat bread because that's bad for them. I put all the peas in a little cup with my spoon. My mom's boss was sitting the opposite of me and asked me what I was doing, so I told him. He sat there silent for a while and said, okay. We didn't talk a lot, but sometimes he asked me a question and I answered. At the end, he gave me some more peas that he had removed from his own food. I asked if he also didn't like peas, and he said, I do like peas, but I also like ducks, so they can have my peas, which I think was nice of him. Okay. He also gave me $5 what is that, pounds? I always forget. I believe that's pounds. Or is it euro? No, that's pounds, right? Yeah, I was right for once, yeah! Woo, yeah, finally! I always confuse the two. Luna, but they're very I don't care. I didn't ask. While I feed the ducks, which is also very nice of him, we didn't talk much, but I think he was a nice man. I liked him. Okay. $5. But when he left, he talked to my mom, and she came to me, and she was very angry or upset. She asked me if I spend all dinner picking out peas, and I said no. I also ate the pasta bits, but there were also a lot of peas to pick out. She asked why I did that in front of everyone, because that's very rude to do during dinner. It shows you do not like the food and are not interested in the guest. Okay, quite frankly, I don't care. If you feel disrespected because I pick out food that I don't fucking like, get the fuck over it. We are adults. Anyway. This is exactly what I thought, so that's true. Mom said that she understands that it's not nice, but if she says it's important, like she did before dinner, then it really is important, and I should keep that in mind. There were people who deserve respect and who feel put off by others touching their food strangely or not engaging with them. They can grow up too. Mom's boss told her before he left that maybe next time I should eat something else because I didn't eat much. I'm not a big eater, so it's kind of normal for me. But he doesn't know that, of course. But the point is that he said something negative to her that could have been avoided if I didn't pick the peas out of my food. I didn't think about this. I understand that it's not a good thing that it is not a good thing, but my mom was genuinely upset, and I think this is a little bit much. It's just a dinner, and he was a nice man. I don't think he was angry at her. I was just wondering if I'm not seeing something important there that makes it an asshole thing to do. Am I the asshole? Thank you. So, like I said before, if he's not bothered by it, why is she bothered by it? In general, if a guest is to feel disrespected because someone doesn't like some of the actual food, fucking get over it. Take the L and go, man. That's it. Also, he gave them to the ducks, and the guy even gave him money to get some ice cream while he fed the ducks. Like, yeah, no. Also, peas suck, dude. Peas fucking suck. Can we say that, man? Can I, like, peas just... That's not good. Anyway. Oh my fucking god, look at all the little things on this post. Alright. So, this is an update for that post, by the way. This is part 2. Some comments said to talk about it with my mom. I did, and it went very well. She said sorry and said it was not my fault. She explained to me how it went, and I would try to tell her as short as possible. Mom was stressed because she never hosts dinner. She wanted her colleagues to like it. They requested the recipe. Okay. She forgot I don't eat peas because she was too busy with her colleagues. She wanted me to eat with them because at her colleague's house, his kids also ate with them. She didn't want to make a fuss about my autism because sometimes I'm rude when people ask about it. She said her head was all over the place all evening. I said to her that's why I could have made my own food. She said that it was difficult because there was no time for that. I didn't realize because I'm not good with time awareness. That part, I don't know. That seems like he probably could have just made his own food, if I'm being honest. I asked her to communicate with me next time and be more clear about what I can and can't do. Fair. She said she will and said I can help cook next time too. Solid compromise. Almost every comment said that her boss was nice. He probably wasn't angry or upset with her. I told this to my mom. She said sorry to me again because she wasn't upset with me at all. She was embarrassed because she tried to get me to behave normally and she couldn't have done that. Or she couldn't have done that. She took it out on me on a whim. Oh, well, that's just kind of fucked. No, don't do that. Especially the behave normally part. Like, no, that's no bueno. No good. No. Very bad. I also said sorry because I didn't realize that it could have been important for her work status. Just thought it was her friend. She said it was okay because I didn't make it a big fuss and I didn't get loud or walk away. She's proud of me for staying at the table and also thinking about the ducks. Okay. We concluded we both learned things. I learned things because now I'm more about work. Okay, now I know more about work dinners and manners. She learned things because now she knows how to communicate and explain more to me to avoid stress. In the comments, people also said her boss might have experience with autistic people. I asked my mom, and it was a little bit sad. His little brother was autistic, but he died 10 years ago. It made him sad because he loved him a lot. He told her I should eat things I like next time because it upset him to think mom was worried about appearances so much that I had to be uncomfortable during dinner. He also said that dinner was really good and he's happy to have her in her team at work. He's a good person and good boss. I sent him a thank you email with my mom. Oh, that's very sweet, actually. Last thing is that I fed the ducks peas. I think they were happy about it. The thing with ducks is that they don't say that to you, of course. I got an ice cream with 2 scoops at the pond. I also got one for my mom because I had money left. It was a little bit melted when I came home because it was 5 minutes. It was a 5-minute walk, but she still liked it and said I was amazing. Thank you for reading. That is a very sweet, very, very sweet conclusion to our story. Okay. Something funny to me about this comment referring to them as little quackers. Never change, Reddit. Never change. Okay. That was nice. Yeah. Wholesome 100. Wholesome Chungus something. I don't know. Okay. What? Am I the asshole for telling my stepdad and mom they shouldn't be surprised at what my little brother said to them when they pulled a prank on him? Oh, shit. Ruining my sister's another wedding one! Oh. I want to read the prank one, but I want to read the... chat, okay. I'll read the wedding one right after this one. Oh, shit. Actually, okay, let me see which one's longer. The wedding one's longer. Okay. I'll read the brother one first. Okay. Uh-oh. So, am I the asshole for telling my stepdad and mom they shouldn't be surprised at what my little brother said to them when they pulled a prank on him? I am an older sister. 20 female, okay. So my little biological brother, 17 male, who finished high school last year. My little brother and I are really close. He says I'm the best friend he has and he loves me more than anyone. Of course, this is not true. He has many friends of his own. You didn't have to include that part now. My brother has also been asking our stepdad/mother if he could get a new car for his grad party since last year. And he said he'd pay 50 to 75% with his own hard-earned money while they pay the rest. They said no. I have a car, but I had been working for one, and they helped me pay off it. So my brother's arguments with our parents got heated after a while. One time I told my brother that I'd help him pay off expenses for a good car once I got my own. He hugged me and said I didn't need to worry about that, and he owed me way more than I owed him. But he continued to press our parents all year until they gave in and said yes, like they did for me. Okay. Note that our stepdad and my brother have a negative relationship for the most part. Wonderful. Our bio mother and stepdad got together after our bio dad and mom divorced when we were little. My brother thinks that stepdad and mother were seeing each other before our real parents got divorced, and to be honest, I think that might be true. Not certain though. That is a random thing to add in here, but okay. All right. Anyway, my stepdad, mother, and brother compromised and said they'd get him a car in 2021 so that people don't gawk at him at the graduation party. June this year, my brother and stepdad / mother are still on about the car. Now the argument's getting loud and lasting hours until evening. My stepdad was getting into screaming matches with my brother over it, but they reached the final compromise of the car being bought last week. The fated morning comes and my brother wakes up to our stepdad and mom guiding him outside to a car, but not his, our mother's. Stepdad used his and my brother's money on a dumb prank, bought a completely different model of car, and said it was for our mother. Our mom and stepdad just laughed and kissed each other. My brother didn't lose it. He didn't even look angry. He just looked dead in our stepdad's eyes and said, "I'm not joking," verbatim. "You might think I'm fucking stupid. You might think whatever. But I'm just better than you, bro. You know that. I know that. And our mom is a fucking idiot for staying with a prick like you. But I'll make you wish you never fucking met us. I promise you. You might be laughing now, but you'll be crying later." Did the brother turn into Joker? Jesus Christ. God damn. He then walked off, not even looking back at us, and then stared horrified. They asked me what was that about, and I, feeling terrible for my brother, said they had it coming and not to be surprised. So now they grounded both of us. I've had to explain the situation to my friends as I can't see them anymore, but I feel so bad for my baby brother, and they back me up on this and ask me to comfort him as much as possible. But our parents are so mad that they can't even see my brother had his heart crushed. Am I the asshole? Of course not. Of course not. Like, what is wrong with these fucking people? That's, yeesh. Cause hold up, because they used his money. Like, look, man. He might have not been as pissed if it wasn't his fucking money, but holy shit. This is a Yakuza sad piano moment. Look, man. Literally, the situation would have been so much different if it was just their money. The fact that his money came into it, yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Alright, so what's up with the sister's wedding? Alright. I, 24 female, was with my ex-fiance, N, 27, since I was 13 and he was 15. He was my first love, my first everything. We got engaged when I was 20, and about 6 months later, we found out we were expecting. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Unfortunately, I miscarried a couple days later. That was the worst moment of our lives. Jesus Christ. All right. That's a start. We always dreamed about starting a family, so this was a major blow to us individually in our relationship. I fell into a deep depression, and I admit I was wrong for only caring for the loss I felt, and not my partner's. We argued a lot. He partially blamed me, and I accused him of not knowing how it felt to lose a life you were growing inside you. Jesus Christ, this is already going real fucking bad. We're not even at the sister's wedding, dude! My God!
We were hurting each other and decided to separate for a while. The while turned into a year. We still kept in contact. I went to therapy and worked on healing myself. He even came to a few sessions with me. Okay. So, we decided to get back shortly after my 23rd birthday. However, the relationship wasn't the same. He was somewhat withdrawn from me, and I thought it was because he still blamed me. I was sick overthinking and worrying. It got to the point where I was going backwards in my process, so I decided to snoop through his phone. Uh-oh. I found out during the year we separated, he had been confiding in my sister, and it turned into something intimate. He cut it off when we got back together, but the damage was done. She was pregnant! What? What? What the fuck? Dude! What? Oh, God. Turns out my parents knew about this and some of our friends. What? Dude. This is literally fucking verbatim out of a fucking telenovela, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck? Kicked them out and cut off everybody who knew. Well, a couple weeks ago, I got an invite to the wedding. Something snapped inside me. I got drunk and took a cab to my parents' house where they were throwing a party for them. Most of the family was there. I basically showed up and gave a whole fuck you speech to everyone. My sister ran upstairs in tears, and my parents called me an asshole for ruining the prospect of their marriage. I said good because nobody ever apologized to me. Everybody just kept saying we were separated. Things happen. People fall in love. I should be happy for them. The heart wants what it wants. The worst part is my sister told me maybe my baby died for a reason so she could get her happy. Oh, dude. Dude, that bitch. Oh my God. Oh my God. There would be a bullet in that bitch the day after, and I'm not saying I had anything to do with it. What the fuck? That bitch would be dead on the floor. What though? You don't say those things. You don't say those things, dude. You don't say those things. That is not something you say, dude. Okay. I'm getting drunk now because I'm not a confrontation person, but I was so upset. Am I the asshole? Oh my God. Hi everyone, thank you for all the support and encouraging words so far. I know this update is coming so soon, but I'll tell you guys a joke. My sister called from an unknown number a couple minutes ago after I posted this. She asked, well, more demanded that I return the ring the fiance bought, since it would be disrespectful to keep anything for him from him knowing they're starting a family. She said how immature of me for basically not sucking it up and being happy for her. She even intended to make me her MOH? What's that? What's that? Well, with the MOH. I'm trying to think. What the fuck is that? Maid of honor? Ah. I apologized to her for ruining her party and told her I'd mail the ring out, or mailed the ring, but as for her and me, we're done, and to tell my parents the same. I'm here bawling my eyes out. That's the wrong bawling, so now I'm imagining this bitch in tears fucking dunking on some bitches on the court. My eyes out waiting for my therapist to finish with another patient so I don't turn into a bottle and go off again. Huh. So. Huh, okay. The way I see it, she had a lot of shit thrown her way. One can say she's an asshole for what she did, but look, man, being the asshole does not always mean you are necessarily in the wrong. I'ma keep it real. Cause like, yeah, showing up to the party and doing all that, that's kind of an asshole thing to do. But again, doesn't mean it's the wrong thing to do. I don't blame her. Shit. I do not blame her one fucking bit. She is in the right. Like, damn. What are the comments saying? I started dating my... Dude! Dude! Why does Reddit make it about them? Why? Why? I understand. Look, they're saying a situation that can relate to it, but still, this is not about you. Do not send that ring back. Sell it and use the money to pay for your therapy. It's the least they can do. Chad, I just realized their name is Wedding Crasher 200. Okay. That makes me question some validity here. I'll be honest. That's fucking funny though. It's like, what a name. Probably an alt. That's a good point. It's probably a good point actually. Jesus though, man. You know, at that point, like that's not your family anymore, man. That's just a bunch of Randys there, dude. A bunch of family Andys. You know what I'm saying? What? What is this title? Am I the asshole for being surly, rude, and mean at a wedding and leaving early? What? That's a title and a half. That's what? Dude, there are literally so many wedding ones. Am I the asshole for only going to black salons? I'm reading this one. I'm reading this one right now. Oh my god! Ah! This fucking the mod. Hold on, we gotta hide that. Fuck! We gotta. God damn it! It's pinned. It's fucking sticky. All right, just pretend it's not there for a moment as I highlight it. That's funny though. I'm excited. All right. This one's gotta be good. So am I the asshole for only going to black salons? All right. Hi there. This is my first post and this is a throwaway. I'm a 30-year-old white woman with thick curly brown hair. Not a good start. 3C if you know what that means. I don't know what the fuck that means, lady. I've always struggled with my hair and was adopted into a family of people with straight hair who couldn't care for my hair properly, leading to huge knots and regularly getting my hair massacred by scissors to make it short to be easier to deal with. As someone who had long hair at one point, long curly hair, I have knots are a huge problem. Knots are a huge fucking issue. To all my long-haired, curly-haired people, I'm sorry if you relate. Anyway, when I went to uni, I met my best friend who is black and has a similar hair type to me. And when noticing my struggle, helped me out. She showed me hair products from brands intended for black people that has really helped with my hair quality, and even took me to salons she went that catered to for black hair types. My hair has been amazing ever since. They've been the only people to understand how to care for my hair and make it look nice. Well, on to the actual argument. Me and some friends from work went out to dinner and we were talking about our hair, and I commented that I go to a salon that specializes in black hair care. Okay. One of the women, also white, commented that it was inappropriate for me as a white woman to take advantage of black products and services that should only be used by black people. When I asked why, she said it was a kind of cultural appropriation. The others there agreed with her, and I felt uncomfortable ever since. I don't know if she's right, and if I am in the wrong. I don't know what I'd do if I was wrong. I don't want to go back to the salons that butchered my hair before. So I'm going to be absolutely brutally honest right now. Cultural appropriation is a fucking stupid idea. Culture is meant to be shared. What is wrong with people trying to understand or maybe get into a culture? If they're doing it wrong, teach them, help them understand. That's the point of culture. The point of culture is to spread. On top of that, this is just not cultural appropriation. This is anything but cultural appropriation. She's not out there. It's just curly hair. If she was getting like fucking cornrows or the fucking knots or any of this other shit, that maybe would be like, I mean, I would not give a fuck. I'd still be like, it's just hair. Who fucking cares? Obviously, there would be some people who would be like, now listen now. But overall, there is no situation where this woman is in the wrong, quite frankly. Like that's ridiculous. That's literally ridiculous. Like what? Also, taking advantage of black products and services that should only be used by black people? What? What? Just because it's like a black ran salon that specializes in that does not mean only people allowed are black people. Like what? First off, let me tell you right now, black salons, best shit ever. If you have long fucking curly hair, that shit will treat you right. Okay? Fuck the barbers, fuck all this other shit. If you got long curly hair, that's where you go, okay? It's not a race thing, it's none of this other shit. It's a type of hair. These people gotta literally, like, shut up. Exactly, Drift King. Like, exactly that. Like, it's ridiculous. That's literally ridiculous. All right, I'm curious as to what the top comments are saying to where people are saying this shit. Hey, top comment. Not the asshole, and as a black dude, I really wish white people would stop speaking for us in this manner. It's not helping in the way they think it is. Exactly. I'm not even black, I'm Hispanic, and I still find this fairly insulting to see someone speaking for minorities in a situation like this, when they themselves are not the minorities. It's like, who the fuck are you to talk about cultural appropriation when it's not even your culture? It's ridiculous. It is over the top. It is insane. I want to see what else people are saying. Also, oh my god, I didn't even think of this. Fucking good point in the comments. They're supporting black-owned businesses! That's what people want! Do you think these businesses give a fuck who walks in their doors when they're being treated with respect and getting paid the proper amount they're supposed to? Do you think they give a fuck? It's like, man, that is ridiculous. These people are crazy, man. These people are fucking crazy, man. Oh shit. There are two immediate posts that have stepson in it. That is not a good sign. That is not a good sign. What are stepsons like also like the weddings of this subreddit, dude? Ah! I hit my water bottle on my desk. Apologize for the clang. So what do these say? Am I the asshole for refusing to let my stepson return home without punishment after he ruined my daughter's book collection? It doesn't sound that interesting. Am I the asshole for canceling the family trip because my stepson damaged my plants? Kind of interested in that one. What's this one? Am I the asshole for kicking my sister out of my family gathering after comments about my adopted son? Wait, what's this one? For not answering work emails while on vacation, resulting in the loss of a client? Let's read the adopted son one. Oh god. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I slightly read the second paragraph. Uh-oh. Get yourself ready, Chad. This one seems like a fucking spicy one, dude. Jesus. I-32 male should have handled the situation, but I don't see how I'm wrong. Me and my sister, 37 female, are not as close as we used to be because of some pretty messed up stuff that happened years ago. I had my son Jesse, 9, pretty young. Months after that, to my surprise, my ex was pregnant again. Only I knew it wasn't me because having an infant to take care of and provide for left me with zero interest in sex. And we found out it was my sister's fiance's ex now that she was seeing behind our backs. That was a lot in one little sentence. What? Sister's fiance's ex that she was seeing behind... Oh. Worst pain ever, but for my son's sake, I tried to get past it. I come from a family of half-siblings too, so I wanted my son to be close to his half-brother Keith. I'm going out, bye. Alright. Take care, Ben. Have a great one. Surprise! Not only were they, my ex and sister's ex, horrible lying cheaters, but also terrible parents. Uh-oh. Both got hooked on drugs, only escalated from there. He got locked up when Keith was 3. This particular issue happened, or this particular issue with my sister happened only a couple years ago. My ex got sick. She was scared of Keith ending up in foster care like her, and I didn't want that for him either. I legally adopted him before she passed when he was— What? There's so much going on, man! Not everyone in my family was on board at first, but he's the kind of kid that is hard not to love, so when they warmed up to him, so they warmed up to him. My sister never did. She hated that I brought the son of her ex-fiance into my family. And I understood why it was painful, but Keith's and Jesse's best interest were my main priority. That's how we drifted apart. Last weekend, was my birthday, and had a small barbecue at my place. Why did you spell barbecue like that, my man? My parents have tried hard to mend things between us, so they convinced us to let her come too, so we can chat. Okay. I thought that meant she was cool with Keith, because obviously the 3 of us are a package deal. I asked my parents how she would feel about Keith. They said not to worry about it. Again, I took it as she came around. Only she wasn't told he would also be present. Oh, fuck. But how could he not be? He lives there. My sister got there and she was mad when she saw him. She very specifically said, I thought this was family only. What's he doing here? Loud enough where he could have easily heard, but thankfully he was playing with his brother. My sister was pissed because my parents told her Keith wouldn't be around. And I got pissed when she told me she didn't want him here, expecting me to do something about it. So I just told her to leave, and she's not welcome here then. There was some back and forth from her and my parents. I didn't want that kind of talk around my sons, so still made her leave. My mom seems to think I was a huge asshole for kicking her out of my party, instead of trying to work things out. Like, they take Keith somewhere out of sight while me and her talk. But to me, what's the point of us working it out if that's how she still feels towards my son? Well, this is still causing some conflict since I escalated the feud by making her leave instead of actually talking to her. Am I the asshole? No, you are not, quite frankly. There's not much else to say about that. Dude, that's your son now. She has got to just get over it. like, sorry. Don't know what to tell you. Just deal with it. Life is about shit being thrown your way, and sometimes you just gotta deal with it. You just gotta deal with it sometimes, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. 37 female. She's 37, and her reaction to seeing this kid was, I thought this was family only. What's he doing here? Ugh. That's gross, man. Oh, thank God. Thank God top comment is not like, yeah, if I was in this situation. Thank fucking God, dude. That's, what people, man. What people. Chad, if you ever think you're a terrible person, just read through half of the shit these people say, man. So I'm curious what's up with this one. Wait, what? Another wedding one, man. Wait. I want to see this one. Buying my boyfriend birthday gifts. I'm confused and upset. I want to see this one. All right, let's see. All right. So, am I the asshole for buying my boyfriend birthday gifts? I'm confused and upset. My boyfriend turned 21 last week and I bought him a new video game he had been wanting and a t-shirt. He started ignoring me and leaving me on red after that. I asked him what was wrong and he finally said it was unfair that I got him birthday presents because now he's going to have to get me something for my birthday and that I am being manipulative. What? I would have just been like, holy shit, base dude, thank you for getting me this shit. You're not obligated to get them something. I mean, it would be nice and it's kind of the right thing to do, but you're not obligated. I told him, no, you don't have to get me something for my birthday, but I'd like to spend some time with you that day. But he said that it was a dick move that I got him gifts. He says I was trying to make him feel obligated. I told him it's the thought that counts, and he doesn't have to get me anything, but that if he does, I'd be happy with just a card. But he keeps saying he is unsure if he can deal with a materialistic girlfriend. What's wrong? What is wrong with that I got him gifts? I can't understand anymore. He's on the Sigma male grind set. She's buying him these materialistic things. He doesn't need it. He just needs to be on the grind, chat. No, seriously though, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, man. What do you mean she's being manipulative? What? What does the mod comment say? It's challenge time. See if you can comment on the behavior without calling the boyfriend man-child, man-baby, toddler, bitch, or any other insult that's already been removed. That's funny. What? What? This comment just says run! Okay. Okay. There's so word busting say. Followed by someone saying they just watched Avatar for the first time because they... Who cares, dude? Someone made a reference to a show and you're like, dude, I just watched it, it's so good. And then everyone's also like, yeah, dude, Legend of Korra isn't nearly as bad as the community would make it to seem either. It's a nice breath of fresh air. Korra's great. Anyone who says Korra's bad is fucking stupid. I said it. I said it. Sorry for the tangent. Sorry for the tangent. Korra's good. Seriously though, that was such a like who fucking asked moment. I swear Reddit is literally just that. Someone being like, hey guys, this thing happened. And then shit like that. Or then someone makes a reference and then someone's like, oh dude, I just watched this. And it's like, I don't care. No one fucking cares, man. Korra's good though. That's where I stand on the matter. Controversial, I know. Speaking of controversial, chat, did you see some discourse that went on yesterday? There was a tweet floating around saying, I wish mosquitoes would just die. Like the whole species just be fucking wiped off the planet. And I'm like, you know what? That's fair. Mosquitoes are annoying little sons of bitches. And then you had the people that were like, I have nothing to do this week, so I need to defend mosquitoes with my life. And they were like, actually, mosquitoes do this, and, hold up. I need to read out an exact fucking tweet I saw that Jasmine sent me regarding the situation. And it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. So okay, it's a thread. Someone goes, seeing people's bad biology takes kills me. I hate being a bitch in STEM. What is it about bugs that makes people want to kill them so bad? Like, I get being scared or grossed out by them, but people saying an entire species should go extinct makes them look entitled. It's like, what are you talking about? That word doesn't mean that. What are you saying? Also, you're a STEM bitch. You're a fucking dweeb regardless. I don't care, man. Like, what? And now that's bad chat. But if you want worse, just you wait for it. So hold up. So then someone replies to them and goes, I find it crazy that people say there would be no environmental impact of killing off mosquitoes. As if people didn't say there would be no environmental impact to killing off wolves in North America and no negative impact to introducing mongooses to Guam. Like, first off, what the fuck are you talking about? And now chat, you're probably like, that's already stupid. What? It gets worse. It gets fucking worse. They say, and I quote, also like, super colonists for Americans to spew so much of this when they don't even live on their own land. The audacity to feel they can decide what animals can and cannot live on land that isn't rightfully theirs makes me so angry. It's like, chat, if I could say very worse things, I would, but I must restrain myself and say, please shut the fuck up. Holy shit. Like, why? What are you saying? What do you mean it's super colonist to say mosquitoes are fucking annoying and should die? What? Like what? What? Like what? Dude. Mosquitoes are fucking annoying. And they should just be erased, because mosquitoes are annoying as fuck. Like, I don't care what a STEM bitch says. Do you think I sit here and take to heart what someone in STEM says? I was in STEM when I was in school. It was boring and stupid. What the fuck are people? Why is there mosquito discourse on Twitter anyway? What I've gathered from the situation, though, and this is just a general cycle that has been present ever since Tumblr, maybe even before that. People online are so fucking bored and have so much free time and no fucking hobbies that they sit around and are like, what boring random thing that no one cares about am I going to defend today? Like mosquitoes. Who sits there like a fucking contrarian and is like, actually, mosquitoes are good for you in this regard? It's like, all right, go to the park, get stung by like 4 fucking mosquitoes. Tell me those bites aren't the most annoying shit ever, and then I'll believe you. Like, what? Look, man, all I'm saying, if you ever sit there and are about to get involved in mosquito discourse, go to your bathroom, which presumably has a mirror, look in the mirror, and think to yourself, am I really doing this? Is this what I'm doing? Also, another little interesting tidbit. Someone in the situation called someone like from the original situation of people being like mosquitoes should die. There was someone who called someone who called the people being like mosquitoes should die a dumb cunt, and then like saying a bunch of other shit to them because of that. And they had the Twitter display name Mosquito Enjoyer. Like, no, you're not a fucking Chad in this situation. You're the fucking soy jack in this situation. What the fuck? How, like, look. Take your pills, man. Take your pills. Go for a walk in the morning. Make sure you have a good breakfast. Don't do this shit, man. Check your emails. Do your homework. I don't know, man. Just do anything else. Like, what is wrong with you people, man? I've said some pretty dumb shit in my ears, but dude, mosquito enjoyer? Like, come on, man. Nah, at that point, they need to do more than touch grass. They really just gotta go for a full run. Anyway. Let's see. What the? Am I the asshole for refusing to eat from my colleague's vegan birthday cake? I don't know. You could literally tweet kicking puppies is wrong and some dude on Twitter will still disagree with you. Actually, it helps them build up strength to attack. So on the off chance a fucking coyote attacks your dog, they will be more resilient. That you get the joke. Kind of want to read the vegan birthday cake one. Let's see. All right. So, am I the asshole for refusing to eat from my colleague's vegan birthday cake? I, 29 female, am working in an office and I have a colleague, B, who routinely makes fun of vegans. Based? 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 I am vegan and I never make a fuss about food. I go to the same restaurants as my coworkers during lunch hour and can always find myself something to eat without announcing my dietary choices. B keeps calling me out on it though, she's very condescending about it. She keeps saying I'm just having a phase, and she keeps offering me bites of her lunch that contain cheese and meat. Oh my god. And when I refuse, she just goes, "Oh, come on, it's vegan, I promise." Wink, wink. It's very childish and annoying, and even other people have asked her to tone it down, but she insists she's just joking. Last week, she brought a homemade cake to the office for her birthday, And when she put a slice down in front of me, I politely thanked her, but said I can't eat that. She said the cake is vegan and she made it specifically so I could eat it. But knowing her very loose definition of vegan, I asked a few questions about the ingredients, and she didn't check any of them for milk or eggs. And so I thanked her again, but refused the slice. She made a big scene out of it. She started crying and saying she just wanted to do something nice for me, and now I ruined her birthday. What? It's a fuck. She just doesn't want a slice of cake. What? What do you mean you started crying and then fucking ruined her? What? What? Some colleagues told me not to mind her dramatics, but my boss told me it was her birthday and I could have given her cooking the benefit of the doubt. I sort of see his point, but I also feel like I don't need to justify my food choices to anyone, and I've never asked her to make the cake vegan for me. That's a good point on the boss, but that is also a good point on her part. Honestly. Regardless, okay. I'm gonna be the asshole in this situation and say B was being a dramatic bitch about this. She doesn't want a slice of cake. That's fine. Get over it. Oh, you made it specifically for her? That's fine. Other people are still gonna fucking eat the cake. Get over it. Like, what? Ruined her birthday? Like, what? Alright, let's see how the comments turned it into about the— oh my god! Jesus! I don't care. Come on. Who made it about themselves? Come on. If I was in this situation, I would have just eaten the cake. Oh, come on, Reddit. The one time I want you to be unfunny. Ah, someone telling their story. Perfect. Alright. Am I the asshole for lying about being pregnant to my family to protect my husband? Oh, this is— oh, content warning, transphobia. Oh, I want to read this one, but obviously, chat, if you are uncomfortable with that, you know, I'm warning you right now. Oh, this is fucking spicy. All right, let's go. So, my husband is a transgender man, and we've always wanted to start a family together. I have a huge fear of pregnancy, so he offered to carry the baby. It was an insane process. He had stopped taking testosterone for a long time, but he was amazing throughout the whole process, and I did everything in my power to help him feel more comfortable. None of my family know that he is transgender, homophobic, transphobic, all the phobics, but our friends know. Okay. He posted an ultrasound to his private Instagram, not knowing that my sister follows him on a burner account. Oh, shit. Well, she saw the photo and told my whole family. They were furious that I wouldn't tell them. Our plans was to say we adopted. They assumed that I was the one pregnant and blew up on me, so I just let it go and rode with the lie because I wasn't going to out my husband. Oh, shit. The first couple of months I'd let them visit. Eventually, I'd start eating big meals and purposefully bloating myself to the point of discomfort so I looked pregnant. Okay. They'd remark around the 6 month mark that I was remarkably small, but I just played it off. Eventually, I couldn't lie anymore, so I looked for every excuse in the book to not see my family. I turned down the offers of baby showers, gender reveal parties, anything that would require us seeing each other. Luckily, my family live an hour away, and we all live busy lifestyles, so them randomly visiting wasn't an issue. The one time I did pop in unexpectedly, we were out the house. If they FaceTimed, I made a point to be in bed feeling horribly sick, so I couldn't give a bump update. That's funny. I lied my ass off, and they had just thought I had a rough pregnancy. Jesus, okay. Alright. My husband gave birth a year ago and went straight back on the testosterone, and now we're happy as ever. My family have met our daughter, and they adore her. A week ago, after an argument between myself and a friend, said friend decided to out my husband by messaging my family and included proof. Dude, what? That's just like actually incredibly fucked up. What the fuck? Yo, thank you for the raid. Appreciate you and hope you had a great stream. That is fucking crazy. What the fuck? Hi though. Hello, we are currently just sifting through r/am I the asshole and judging people on Reddit. It's a fun time. But also, god damn, what the fuck? They did it by adding everyone to a group chat. What? Posting screenshots and basically the whole story, then saying, I'll leave you all to discuss, and they left the chat and blocked me and my husband. What? That is just fucking crazy? That motherfucker was like undercover or something. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, dude. In a transphobic rage, my mother raced to my home and all, but beat my front door down. It wasn't pretty. Had to call the cops. Been disowned. Hasn't stopped the daily calls and texts coming from my parents, aunts, uncles, siblings, etc. Oh my god. Oh yeah, this does not match the vibe at all. Let's see what it puts me on. Sure. Catherine music's always fine. Jesus. So, I ended up crying to my friend yesterday who told me I should have been honest with my family, as it would have saved me a lot of heartache. No. I don't know, that seems way too optimistic of an answer. That or said we miscarried and then adopted later. I'm not happy that things played out the way they did. I just feel so sad now. Maybe it was wrong to lie to my family, but I had no choice. Oh, there's another bit here though. My husband has always encouraged me to maintain a relationship with my family. However, it was mostly for his sake. Personally, I mentally checked out years ago, but when they met him, they welcomed him with open arms and treated him like a son. Yes, it was conditional on him being presumed cisgender. However, we never intended for them to find out. He felt a familial love that he's never had from his own family before, which is why I kept my relationship with my parents at his request. If it weren't for him, I most likely would have cut them off a long time ago. I'm sad that this has happened, but most of that sadness is for my husband rather than me. Also, the friend in the story who outed him is obviously no longer a friend and never will be again. The other friend who said I should have told the truth is on thin ice. Thin fucking ice. Jesus. I mean, yeah, like, don't fucking tell them to just tell the truth. What? This is not a situation that is that simple. What? Alright. I'm not reading these fucking comments, man. Okay, no shit, OP is not the asshole. Duh, right? God damn, though. What a fucking situation. Chat, my based alarm is going off, dude. Am I the asshole for pointing at the kitchen when mother-in-law asked, where's our dinner? Holy based, dude. Holy based. I want to read it. Fuck it. Let's go. My husband had a serious injury weeks ago. He's bedridden and his family comes to see him every day. Mother-in-law keeps drilling what I need to do to make my husband comfortable, but does nothing to help. Just visits every day and sits around expecting to be fed and entertained. Sometimes brother-in-law, his wife and kids join them and turn the house into a mess. Yesterday, mother-in-law, her husband and son come again. They checked on my husband and they went to sit in the living room for hours. I served them coffee and croissant. Hours later, my husband threw up again, second time, and I had to take care of changing his clothes and cleaning the sheets to avoid infections. I was exhausted. I came downstairs and mother-in-law looked at me and asked, "Hey, where's our dinner?" I was shocked that after seeing me go up and downstairs many times and cleaning and bringing new sheets and running the washing machine, that she'd expect me to prepare dinner. I'd already eaten a sandwich at 6 and yogurt. I have problems with my stomach and stress, and pregnancy made it worse. I'm 4 months in. What? She's that's one detail that I didn't. Okay. So they're making this pregnant woman do all this. Neat. Pointed at the kitchen and told her to help herself out. She told me to look, or she gave me a look, then she didn't, and said she didn't expect me to ask her to cook at my house. I said I didn't expect her to ask me to cook a dinner while I'm taking care of her son. She started arguing about the way I spoke about my husband, saying, as his partner, this is the least I could do, and called me unhinged for throwing in her face that I'm helping my husband. Unhinged? Bitch, what? She got her husband involved for asking what his thoughts were on me making guests go hungry and forcing them to cook themselves, when this was supposed to be my duty as host/homeowner. Father-in-law said they could order food and call it a day, and yelled at my younger brother-in-law to stop playing on his phone and order food, but mother-in-law got mad and lashed out, criticizing me, saying I wasn't up to the challenge of taking care of my home and my guests like an adult. I lost it on her and told them to leave since she kept yelling, disrupting my husband's sleep. She left after saying she felt sorry for her son and grandbaby with an aggressive wife and mother like me. She told everyone and my older brother-in-law. She told everyone, and my older brother-in-law said he understood. I have a lot on my plate, but lectured me about how I should have respect for his mom, who was a guest. Repeatedly saying that if it was his wife, she wouldn't have acted this way. Wow, that's funny. And that I shouldn't use taking care of my husband against them. He asked me to apologize, but I didn't. Info: my husband suffers from 2 major injuries and he's got a long recovery ahead. Right now, there's so much pressure to take care of him while keeping up with chores and work. My mom and sisters help, but not mother-in-law. She claimed that when I told them to leave, I was refusing to let her see her sick son, but I'd never do that. I lost a loved one before seeing them, so I understand her fear. But brother-in-law thought that was my goal. What the hell is what is the edit? I live in the States in the South. What? I don't understand. I don't understand what that has to do with anything. But sure. That's like, honestly though, like, yeah, that's fucked up, man. Like, literally, just go get food. If she's like, nah, I can't. Also, if she's doing all that stuff, just go get food on your own in the first place or something, man, if you're not gonna cook. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry, man. But, Jesus, man. What is it? Literally, the reoccurring thing in all these fucking stories are the parents are terrible people. Oh, wait a minute. I like how this one sounds. Am I the asshole for causing drama during an important football game? I'm tapping into this one. What's up with this one? What's up? Last week, an female, 27, ended feeling a wee bit poorly with what turned out to be appendicitis. Weird sentence. We were away for the weekend with my partner, male 39. So I had surgery at a hospital 3-4 hours away from home. Had a small complication during surgery, so I had to stay until Wednesday yesterday. My partner returned to work on Monday, but he had to come back to pick me up. Okay. The timing was bad because because there was an important football game yesterday, and it was really important for my partner to watch. I'm not English, so I don't quite get the importance, but it's a big deal for him, and so important. I wanted to make sure he'd see the game. I suggested booking a room near the hospital so we wouldn't miss it due to the drive, but he wanted to see the game at a friend's place. He said he'd make it. While we were waiting to get me discharged, he was getting agitated because it was taking a long time. Oh, so this was the Euro finals. He had to wait outside, so he was at the car the whole time because of restrictions at the hospital. After a couple of hours, he sent me a text that he had to leave or he'd miss the game. I begged him not to leave and reminded I could book a hotel, but he'd left without me and luckily made it on time to see the start of the game. He said he'd come pick me up tomorrow instead. The hospital wouldn't let me stay another night or leave alone. Luckily, one of my friends came to get me in the end. She didn't get to the hospital until late, and we got back to London around 2 a.m. The whole time I was trying to call and text my partner, but he only said we could talk about it today. The whole evening I was texting and calling my partner. Ever since the moment he left me at the hospital, he only sent me one WhatsApp back, and said he'd pick me up later, but he wanted to see the game. When I got home in the night, he was so angry at me. He said that I was the most selfish asshole for constantly ringing and texting him during the game, and that I ruined the game for him and embarrassed him in front of his friends. He said he cannot even look at me, and that I bring so much drama with me. It's humiliating to him? I think I might be the asshole for not understanding the cultural significance of football and asking my boyfriend to do a completely unreasonable drive to pick me up. But on the other hand, we could have watched the game in a hotel room and I wouldn't have been left alone in the hospital in another country. Am I the asshole? No. Having watched that soccer game, that shit was boring, dude. Oh, my mistake. Football. Or more properly, football. That game was boring as fuck and he did not miss jack shit, dude. What the hell? That was not worth it. All that just for that, man. What the fuck? Fucking top comment. Get out of this relationship now. Jesus Christ. What else we got? What else we got in the comments? Saw someone mention their father-in-law. Cool. Okay. Didn't ask. Any askers? Jesus Christ, man. Husband's just pissy England loss if it's the Euro finals. Dude. I'm still like pogged out of my mind. Cause me and Burn bet on that shit and I got 1,000 V-bucks out of that, man. I got 1,000 V-bucks out of betting on that game. You'd best believe I was happy as fuck. Alright. Chat, I'm thinking I read like one or two more, depending on how long they are. And then we wrap it up. Let's see. Telling my wife I can't watch our son? Telling my twin that she should have worked on herself instead of expecting me to let myself go for her. What? Modifying a dish even though it wasn't requested? I want to check this one. Alright, I'm interested. Let me get some water in my system first. Alright. So, am I the asshole for modifying a dish even though it wasn't requested? So, 28 female, and I work as a chef in a local Italian restaurant. We are extensively trained in matters like cross-contamination, and we are very careful with customers who say they have food allergies, i.e., we have a section of the kitchen specifically for preparing dishes for customers who can't have nuts, dairies, shellfish, or other common allergies. Okay. We serve some dishes with pesto in them, which typically contains pine nuts and Parmesan cheese. But pesto is fairly quick to make. Basil, olive oil, garlic. You give me the whole thing? Okay, thanks. They literally just... Yeah, so basil, olive oil, garlic, pine nuts, Parmesan, bitter lemon juice, blend and done. Ah, thanks, man. Glad I learned something today. And we've made nut-free and dairy-free pesto in the past for customers who have requested it. We don't mind doing so if customers just ask for it. Last night, a server puts in an order for chicken pesto over pasta dish and informs the chef that a person at the table has a nut allergy. Okay, no problem. I begin making pesto without nuts in our allergy-free section of the kitchen. Dish is ready, gets served, comes back. Server tells us that the man who ordered it said the pesto tasted odd to him. I explained to her that I made the nut-free pesto since we were informed that someone at the table had a nut allergy. She goes back, explains this to him, and comes back saying that he asked for the manager. Manager and man come to window, and the man says, my wife has the nut allergy, not me. I wanted regular pesto. We were informed that someone at the table had a nut allergy. We didn't know who, so we prepared it in our nut-free zone, I replied. You shouldn't just assume that it was the person ordering. You don't modify things unless you're asked to, the man says. I mean, was it a dumb assumption of me? Everyone else in the kitchen assumed the same thing I did, and we were playing on the side of safety. Were we the assholes to assume? We did remake the dish, and the server got badly tipped for something that wasn't her fault. Oh, that's fucked up. Alright, take care, Southern Jet. Appreciate you. So, the dude is just like, I don't know, that's kind of fucked up that the dude's just like, but I didn't ask for it. It's like, you shouldn't fucking get that shit in the first place. If like your wife or whatever has a nut allergy, like what? Like, huh? If you're eating by yourself, yeah, that's fine. Now, obviously, the chef is fine. There's nothing wrong here. Especially considering everyone else in the fucking kitchen assumed the same thing. It's a reasonable assumption to make considering allergies are nothing to fucking play with. If it was just a personal preference, obviously that'd be different. This is not a personal preference. This is someone's well-being on the line, so... You know. Alright. I'll read one more. What? Making my son deal with rotting meat? What the fuck? Nah, I need to see one where I'm like, I need to fucking, oh, I like this one. Mark does everyone sucks. Am I the asshole for refusing to look after my roommate's kid and calling the police for child abandonment? I'm reading this. Holy shit. Landlord rented out the other room to a mom and her 2-year-old daughter. Wasn't a big fan of the idea, but I have no input on who gets the room, as each room is separate lease. I quashed the idea very early on that I will watch, feed, and entertain the kid in any way. She's asked a few times for me to watch her daughter just for a bit and share food that I've ordered, but I've made it clear it will not happen every time. She texted me on Saturday while I was playing a game that she had a family emergency and I need to watch the kid overnight. No response to my text after that. Fuck that, so I called the cops and told them the child was abandoned. After that, I left and went to a movie with my phone on silent. I'm not sure what happened after, but she was back when I came home from the movie. She's trying to get the landlord involved now, too. Am I the asshole? Yeah? What the fuck? Why would you call the cops and say the child was abandoned? What? What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude. What? What's this guy's fucking deal? Alright, I want to find another one like that, honestly. Oh shit. Chat. This is the first one I've seen labeled as asshole. Holy shit. I got a drink for this one. Hold up. This is our last one. All right. So, am I the asshole for refusing to let my daughter get a surgery? Hi, y'all. I, female 30, have been dealing with chronic medical issues all my life. I married my 33 husband, L, a few years ago and had my daughter, A, 5 soon after. Alright, so I guess their names are just letters. Couldn't even come up with fake names or nothing. Alright. When I was pregnant with A, I was warned that it would be difficult due to my issues and that she would likely have some passed on from me. I accepted this and expected it. She was delivered and was a beautiful baby girl who didn't have any issues at the time. Married L from Death Note. However, as she got older, it became more apparent she inherited my medical problems. One of which has an optional surgery that could negate it entirely. It is possible to live with it instead of choosing to operate, but the surgery will eliminate it. I have some trauma with hospitals in general. I had to be in and out of them my entire life, and it's left some deep wounds. It's awful to spend your formative years stuck in a sterile room with an IV and in pain. I've spent some time in therapy for it, but I still hate them. The surgery that would remove the problem is covered by insurance, so money isn't a problem. However, it has a long recovery period, and I don't want my daughter to have to suffer through that. I told L that I don't want to have to go through the lengthy process of recovery. He disagrees, and has asked my family members to knock some sense into me. His words, not mine. It's become a big point of contention between us, and I refuse to budge. And then we got a couple of edits here. For those who want to know, she has radio ulnar synostosis. Couldn't tell you what that was, man. Both arms. Have to spend weeks in cast with both arms. Okay. You are right. I was letting my own fear cloud my judgment. Thank you, although a bit rude to say that I should get sterilized. No. While I understand that I was undoubtedly the asshole here, it's disgusting to know how many people have written horrible comments, sent messages, and just been total jerks. You do not know me. I do not know you. This is one moment in my life, and I sincerely don't understand why you have to be so nasty about it. No, I will not sterilize myself. No, I will not. Whoa, I will not kill myself. What? Jesus Christ. Reddit's gotta chill, man. Give up my child, divorce my husband, will not categorize myself as an abusive, narcissistic sadist who hates my child and wants her to suffer like I have. I don't appreciate being psychoanalyzed by armchair psychiatrist Redditors. Okay, that part's funny, though. To those who have respectfully put down their points, sent me kind messages, or just been supportive, I appreciate you all. Alright, so yes, quite frankly, this person is an asshole. Even though it sucks to fucking deal with this, and even if the recovery period sucks and is maybe potentially traumatizing, what's worse? Dealing with something like that your whole life? Or getting it over and done with once? Also, wait. If the daughter's like 5, that wouldn't be anywhere near as bad, because if it was like say for example, like OP in their formative years, like their teens and stuff, it would be way worse, you know? So yeah, I don't fully understand this. Their reasons. I want to see what fucking Redditors are saying, man. My favorite thing is everyone's still being like, OP is most definitely the asshole. Like, just so... There's something so funny about it. Like, it's so strange. The subreddit is so bizarre, man. She did not inherit your feelings about hospitals. Fair. These seem to be pretty reasonable comments for the most part. I don't know about the ones they said they were getting like crazy shit though. Like, damn. I don't know about all that though. Like, shit, man. Alrighty. Chat, that's going to be it for me, though. I hope everyone had a great one.